minutes.
Yeah. Hey, it's the Dude Rants podcast. I think we're fucking live. It said we're live. We got a whole bunch of shit going on. We're missing. Drew's working. Waz was supposed to be on here with his new girlfriend. She's sleeping at the moment. Apparently, he ain't allowed on when she's sleeping. He can't make too much noise in fear of waking her up and her leaving him. He don't want that to happen. Waz don't get many girlfriends. He don't want her to leave him. So we don't know. We may have a Waz sighting tonight or not.
We don't know.
What's good with you fellas? What's good?
Oh, not much. Watching some UFC. Draft's kind of dying down now. Once you start getting into the dog days of these picks, they get a little.
Yeah, it's a little hard to watch. It's hard to fucking follow. That's the problem.
But the Steelers now have 2 Watts and 2 Haywards, so that's pretty impressive. That's a lot of grit on one team. That's a lot of grit.
Are they going to change his brother's position?
Well, he's a fullback / tight end. I don't know what he's going to be. I think he's going to be like a Jalen Samuels for us. Yeah. That's what I think they use him as.
What's his size? Big as Cam?
No. Well, he's like 6'1". He ain't.
Okay, where'd Brady go?
We had 6 fourth-rounders today.
Why do you have so many fourth-rounders?
Fucking compository picks and fucking trading back out of the 3rd round, I guess. I don't know. We won it with 6.
I've seen that big-ass motherfucker he's got.
Yeah, that's a big boy. But it's developmental. We'll see. I mean, with that size, shit.
Was you mad that the Eagles took Jordan Davis?
I was until, I mean, that fucking safety we got looks like he's gonna be a stud. Like we could use him as a nickel corner. Like I don't know, he looks like he's gonna be a stud. I really wanted Jordan Davis, but you know, you gotta just let the chips fall where they may. I mean, look, the experts are saying that we have a really good draft going this year.
Dude, from what I can tell, and I said this yesterday, like after the first, I was like, the Ravens are fucking killing it in this draft.
Oh, it was trading Hollywood was like that was a smart ass move to get a 1st rounder for a guy that we weren't gonna freaking offer a contract to next year.
Yeah.
Basically, he was a 3-year rental because he was a 1st round pick when we got him, and we weren't gonna sign him after this year. Freaking trade him to fall back into the 1st round to get Linderbaum. Fucking that was a huge.
That dude's an animal, dude.
Yeah.
He is a fucking animal. Yeah. That's who I wanted, man. That's after Jordan Davis. That's who I wanted. I wanted Linderbaum. You hear it, like they keep saying, "Oh, he's got short arms." Like all centers got short arms.
Center.
Yeah, centers have short arms.
He's a center. I could see like short arms being an argument if you had like a left tackle or something. But
yeah, he's a center. He's in there blocking close anyhow.
Right.
He's not extending his arms too much. They make him too big of a deal about a lot of things.
We always have good luck when we pick offensive linemen out of Iowa. Like we had Marshall Yonda.
I'm telling you, Iowa and fucking Wisconsin. You get an offensive lineman out of those 2 places, you're probably gonna hit there. That's what I always say, especially Wisconsin. I don't know where Brady keeps going now. Huh?
Is that where DeCastro came from? Wasn't he a Wisconsin guy?
No, he was Stanford. Stanford's another place, too. You get a lineman from Stanford. Because, you know he's going to be smart as shit. You know what I mean? And you got to be smart to play on the line. A lot of those guys have a stereotype of just being big, old, dumb, nasty guys. You know what I mean? But you got to be smart to play that fucking position.
There's a lot of schemes in the line. Like,
as
like blocking assignments and everything. It's pretty complex.
You got to know where your running back's going, which way are your quarterbacks going. You know what I mean? You have to know almost the whole playbook, except for wide receivers. I would imagine they don't need to know that. Hey, Brady, if you keep getting out of here, do I have to keep sending you an invite or no?
No, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh, okay. Because I keep sending you an invite. I don't know if you need one every time.
The whole fucking MacBook just reset. Old fucking, Steve Jobs.
You like the most?
Elon
Steve
Musk
Jobs
should
is
buy him.
sending me and shit from the grave, I guess.
What? How about you, Brett? Are you happy with the Steelers draft so far?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't like 100% in on the quarterback, but since it was Kenny Pickett, I mean, yeah, I can't be mad at taking Kenny.
Here's my I'll give you my take on the Steelers draft in 1 second. We got a comment, Brady. You're already getting trolled. Eisen, who said Heat in 4.
Well, that's really getting trolled. I mean, that ain't.
Here's my take, though. Here's my take on the Steelers fucking draft, right? Too many goddamn skill position players. Like, what are we doing? Like, so I know, and then someone told me, they was like, oh, well, they addressed their offensive line in free agency. You still got to get depth. You still got to have depth at that fucking position. You know, like I always said.
Well, yeah, but depth wise, they have depth. All them guys that played last year, that's considered depth. I mean, a lot of them guys they're all still there. I mean, you needed. I don't really like to go skill that much, but you needed a receiver. Pickens wasn't a bad pick. I mean, if Kenny pans out, then that's fucking wonderful. You got your
okay, yeah. So everyone knows I'm a Pitt fan and I'm a Steeler fan. Love Kenny Pickett. Not a big fan of his pro potential, but I hope I'm wrong. I will be the first one to say I was fucking wrong. Shane, what do you think about Kenny Pickett?
Oh my god!
Oh, look at this motherfucking Hugh Hefner wannabe looking motherfucker. Shane, Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett, Shane, bust or is he going to be good?
I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, you got the whole thing with the small hands. I think that's a little blown out of proportion. But, I mean, his style of play, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, how he can hold up in the NFL. Like, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, I didn't see enough of him in college to really say that he's going to be a bust or he's going to be thing. But, I mean, to me, it seems like it's more like a feel-good pick than it is an actual, like, filling a need that you guys had. But
Man.
Because of the whole Dan Marino thing, the last time Jens passed on a Pitt quarterback, how it came back to bite you in the ass. We'll see. We'll see how things play out with that one. I can't say he's going to be a bust or not. Enough of him.
Kevin Colbert's a Hall of Fame general manager. I don't think he's taking a feel-good story in the first round. They obviously think that Kenny Pickett has potential to be their franchise quarterback for the next 20 years.
I agree with that. So the Steelers obviously feel
had they taken him in like the 5th or 6th round, okay, then yeah, maybe that's but you ain't taking a feel-good story in the first round. No, right. maybe the Lions or someone, but I mean, regardless of how you feel about Tomlin and Colbert, they're both going to the Hall of Fame for a reason. They ain't taking a guy just because he went to Pitt. And I mean, if you base Kenny Pickett's career, he's getting better and better and better over his whole career, and I think, and there's correlation with Matt Canada, so that's going to help him. He already pretty much knows. I'm sure Canada's system's changed a bit, but the terminology and shit's all going to be the same.
Kenny didn't play there with Canada, though.
Yeah, his freshman year.
Nah, that was Nate Peterman. Canada bolted us for LSU like right after Peterman's here.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah, Kenny didn't play there. Although I think the system's basically the same.
This is the most excited I've been for a Steelers offseason in a long time, though. Getting James Daniels from the Bears was...
Yeah, I liked our free agent pick.
I mean, you get James...
You picked up Miles Boykin from us. He's a special team stud, and he's got the physical attributes to where I thought he was going to be like an Anquan Bolden type. I was a little disappointed in him, but
yeah,
he gave up on him too early. I mean, I don't know if Daniel remembers Miles Boykin from his days at Notre Dame, but he was solid.
That cousin was from the Patriots too. The white boy, white Bass Pro Shop looking ass Hunter Fisher. He was a special teams. He was a first team All Pro last year at special team. So I mean, as far as the draft went, apparently there's some buzz around that DN we took too. Apparently he could be fucking good. The guy from Texas.
I'll tell you, we got a steal in the wide receiver though.
Pickens.
Yeah, we got a steal in that thing.
He's the first round talent if he don't tear his knee last year.
Right. He's first round talent.
I mean, his first year at Georgia. Look at the numbers he put up. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, that could turn out to be a huge steal.
Yeah.
For the Steelers.
I'm pretty good with the draft so far.
Can I ask Jens a question?
Yeah, I was gonna ask
Who the fuck is Zap? Braden Zapp, or who the fuck his name is. And why in the fuck did we take him? Why? What?
Where'd he go? The quarterback. That name sounds familiar. He's a quarterback, right?
He went to New England.
No. He's a quarterback, right?
I don't know where the fuck he went. He's some asshole.
Let me look. That name sounds familiar.
He's just some asshole.
Nebraska, maybe?
No. Martinez was at Nebraska.
Did you think that about your first round pick too?
Yeah, that was a reach.
That was.
It had a rough draft. That was a rough draft. Maybe that guy will turn out to be really good. I don't know, but
that center. You talking about that center, Cole Strange or whatever his name is?
But he was a reach.
No, he's a guard.
Take him in the first round. No one was fucking. They would have got him in the second.
Hey, I don't care. Bill Belichick knows what he's doing when it comes to offensive
Yeah, I
line.
mean, it's hard to question Billy Bates.
Well, it does whenever it comes to receivers and apparently QBs. I don't know why the fuck we drafted
Well,
another.
did you take that Zappin? Was he from Western Kentucky?
No, it was some kind of red uniform.
Yeah, Western Kentucky's red.
I don't know. Who's your backup quarterback anyway? I mean, you could draft a backup at that point.
Yeah, Western. Wait. Who the fuck did? Yeah, Western Kentucky. I fucking told you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, he's pretty good. I don't know why you took him, but
I don't understand it. I'll never understand
I said
it.
Western Kentucky says no red uniform. Dumbass.
I thought, no, because they're the fucking Broncos. I thought their fucking shit was like
No, they're the
gold.
Hilltoppers. You're thinking of Central Michigan or Western Michigan.
That's what you said, isn't it?
No,
Western Michigan.
Kentucky.
Oh, yeah, I don't watch much fucking Western Kentucky, I tell you.
Well, if you get into the deep realm of gambling, you watch everyone.
Oh, the Patriots did get that Tyquan Thornton from Baylor. That dude's a fucking burner. And big. I think he's like 6'2", 6'3". He's a burner. Remember him in that Oklahoma game last year? He lit Oklahoma up.
Oh, while we're on the topic of college football, I got just something I want to get out there, and I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed.
Well, Jordan Addison.
True. I haven't seen any big sources confirm it, and his profile picture still of Pitt on Twitter. But if it's true, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I just heard it from Drew, so I don't know how true that is.
I've been looking, and I haven't seen any like major anything. No one big has.
My question is, why would you do that?
Why? After winning the Biletnikoff, I mean, I understand your quarterback went into the draft, but didn't you guys say that guy transferred from USC or something?
Slovis.
Yeah, USC's quarterback transferred to us, so they're going to be breaking in a new quarterback. Sure, a highly touted one at that, but still.
I mean, USC's going to be breaking in a new quarterback, too.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I mean, he's highly touted, but still, they're breaking in a new quarterback. Why would Jordan Addison do that, leave an offense he's comfortable in, put up huge fucking numbers? I don't see. It's kind of strange to me.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure. It hasn't been confirmed yet. But we shall see. If he does, that's... The NIL is probably, I'm guessing, is what everyone's speculating it's for. He's probably going to make a fuckload of money down there, but he's a first round. He's going to be a first round pick. If he has another good year, which I'm going to guess he will, because why wouldn't he? He's a first round pick. So what the fuck does that? I mean, he already makes a good amount of money on the NIL he has here in Pittsburgh.
The what?
For Brandy Brothers, probably.
No, well, I don't know. He has a couple, but he has one with the big Snell Chevrolet or whatever it is down there in Pittsburgh. Them motherfuckers should say, hey, if you go to fucking USC, give us all them fucking trucks we gave you and your family back. Because I seen a picture he posted fucking shit. Him, his dad, his mom, his brother, they're all in brand new fucking lifted ass beautiful trucks. I'd have been like, hey, bring them back to the lot, boys.
Can I make some breaking news? I don't know what the Steelers are doing here. They drafted another quarterback.
Who?
Chris Olad Okun
Never heard
from South Dakota State. They don't even have
That's
a.
why you never heard.
They don't even have a picture of the guy. See,
Yeah.
look. There's no picture.
Yeah, what round is it right now? The 5th?
7th.
Oh, yeah, who gives a-
Oh yeah, that's why.
But why do
That's where
you
you
just
try to-
drafted a quarterback in the first round? You have 2 other ones. What the fuck?
It might be a camp body, and who knows? They might have already be like wiping their hands of Mason Rudolph at this point with all the moves they made.
So Shane, so you're telling me the Steelers are gonna break in 3 brand new quarterbacks that don't know the fucking system? I'd want to have one veteran quarterback or.
You just gave that money to Mitch Trubisky. I don't see you letting go of him.
No, we're not gonna let go of Mitch. I'm just saying.
Brown, you're obviously not getting rid of him.
I think you'd want to keep one quarterback.
The parlay hits. Sorry. I'm sorry. That was a big early prelim parlay that just hit for me. I'm sorry, boys. Go ahead. Continue.
But Shane, why would you want to have 3 quarterbacks and none of them know the system? Wouldn't you want at least one veteran quarterback in there that knows the system?
I don't know.
I mean, I know I could trot Mason Rudolph out there and run the
I
offense.
work at the gum factory. I don't
let's
know.
be
I
honest
don't
here. Mason Rudolph was never going to.
He knows about as much as my neighbor. My
neighbor's a postman. I work at the gum factory.
we were talking about that yesterday, Shane. You know what that's from, right? Mel Kiper. Remember when he got into a big fucking back in the Colts drafted someone over Jim Harbaugh or something, and Mel Kiper was like, and that's why the Colts are the laughing stock of the NFL. And then the Colts GM or whoever it was like, he's like, I don't know this Mel Kiper guy and why he's so qualified. He's as qualified as my neighbor. My neighbor's a postman.
I think it was Bill Polian. I think it was Bill Polian, wasn't it?
Maybe.
I think it was Bill Polian.
It wasn't Bill. I don't think it was. Hold on. Now I got to look.
My biggest issue with the draft with the Ravens was Lamar Jackson freaking crying like a little bitch on social media when he knew for 2 years that Hollywood wanted out because he knew he didn't fit in our freaking running system and he wasn't physical enough at wide receiver for what we were looking for. And he knew that he wanted out. So I don't know why you would even freaking go crying on social media after you.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't a good move for.
A favor by freaking picking up Linderbaum for the fucking pick that you got ready for him. You would think that would be a fucking upgrade.
I thought that was a bad move on Lamar Jackson. You're the leader of a football team. You can't take to social media and fucking make that statement.
After he did that, I was kind of hoping that we fucking dealt his ass too.
Is that what he was talking about? He didn't want Linderbaum?
No, he didn't want them to get rid of Hollywood. Which Hollywood, yeah, he had 91 receptions and 1,000 yards last year, but he dropped some critical passes in big games. There was a couple passes in the last game against Yins that I went to that if Hollywood would have made, we would have won that game. Yeah. But he didn't. And it was other games other than that. Even not just this year, in years past, this whole time there, he dropped some big passes. And he was a little fucking bitch when he got the ball. Like he would just like fall down. He would do anything he could do to avoid contact.
And he was a little shit disturber on Twitter too. He had some questionable tweets there. Whenever you guys went a couple games without passing a lot, he made that big tweet about getting your whatever he said.
He said, "Why have soldiers when you don't use them?"
Yeah, I couldn't remember. But
can I make a quick observation here? I think Drinking Shane's more interactive into the show than Stone and Shane.
I am.
Agreed. Everyone agree with that? That's an easy assessment right there.
Oh yeah.
Well, tell us what's going on with the fucking the robe right there. What do you got going on with the robe?
Just classic Red Robe Daniel over here.
First time everyone's ever wore a robe on the Dude Ranch podcast. Just curious what's going on.
I've wore it before.
Keep it classic. You like it. Now I wore the robe for the game day show once. Remember?
Did you?
I had the chest pubes and everything. I was not having the chest pubes though.
I get pretty drunk on those game day shows. I don't remember too much.
I'm pumped for those. That's my favorite thing. The game day shows are fun.
What else is going on? You want to jump in the NBA playoffs or fucking keep talking about the draft?
Can we never talk about basketball again?
Well, let's just
Thank you. I agree on that.
I never want to
I
talk
think
about
since
basketball
Drew's not
ever
here, we
again.
might as well just not talk about it because the Sixers. I don't know. I'm not saying they're done, but
No, they're done.
We don't even have a
And,
basketball team anymore. We're done.
the
Yeah, we're done.
Celtics they got a good shot to make a run, but other than that, I mean, I don't know. There's just really much to talk about. I mean, you guys have something to talk about, but I don't.
Let me read you this draft profile of this guy the Steelers drafted. Mark Robinson from Ole Miss, outside linebacker. Here's his draft. Here's his pre-draft analysis. Robinson is a short linebacker with short arms and average top end speed. Well, they're big on the arms now. I guess the arms have taken over the hands now.
They said that about Ray Lewis. They said Ray Lewis didn't have top end speed and had short arms too. So you can take that for what it's worth.
Yeah, maybe he'll be in the next Ray Lewis.
Ray
Yeah,
Lewis.
but you know how they used to always talk about hands? They'd always talk about a guy's hands or his short wingspan or something. Now they're talking about arm length.
It's all TV mumbo jumbo.
Yeah,
Right.
they're
I
about
would
as
see
qualified
maybe
as my
like,
neighbor.
at like D line, maybe having short arms would be an issue because you got to get the hands up to fucking bat the balls down. But at linebacker, who gives a fuck if you got some short arms?
Hey, look at this. Profile. New screensaver. You like it? That's a man that wears 2 gloves right there to hide his baby hands.
His baby. It makes his baby hands look weird. Baby hands, Kenny.
Baby hands, Kenny.
I'm telling you though, and I don't. Maybe this is a controversial take, and by no means am I saying this. Ben Roethlisberger is a top 5 Steeler of all time, like favorite. I don't know about skill wise, but Big Ben is a top 5 Steeler in my heart of all time, cemented. But if Kenny Pickett would match the Super Bowls that Big Ben won, I'm telling you, he would probably go down as one of the greatest Steelers of all time. Just because of what he did in Pittsburgh, he's already a legend in Pittsburgh. I mean,
Who's the other ones in your top 5 other than Ben?
oh well, now this is what I mean, and this is not skill based at all, right? This is just Brady Gates' is favorite Steelers. Okay, this
Right.
is a talent. Number 1, 100%, Casey Hampton, the big fucking snacks. He's number 1 for me of all time. Love him. Number 2, very close second, Joey Porter. How could you not like Joey Porter? They shot him in Denver. They did. Joey Porter's number 2. Number 3, Hines Ward. His Hines Ward's great. Number 4. Well, number 4, I don't know. It's between fucking Boston, Ben. They're right. They're both right there. And then obviously Troy P's right there and there. But Casey Hampton. And actually, no, I lied. Number 4, I lied. I forgot about actually, number 3. I think number 3 is Ike Taylor. I'm a big Ike Taylor fan. Like
No silverback in there.
Nah,
Hey,
nah, he left a sour taste in my mouth with the whole Cincinnati and the New England.
I gotta say, I'm surprised you said Casey Hampton first, though.
I'm surprised that Joey Porter being so high with all that fucking shit that he talks on fucking. He was talking on Big Ben and the fucking Steelers and shit.
Who?
Joey Porter.
Joey Porter wasn't talking no shit on us. He was our coach.
Joey Porter could come take a shit in my yard, and I'd still like Joey Porter.
Yeah,
Wait,
you're talking about
Who the fuck was the former Steeler that was fucking tweeting that they need to move on from Big Ben?
Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark's always shitting on the Steelers.
Oh, Ryan Clark. That's
Clark
who it
always
was.
is.
Ryan Clark.
Yeah, it was Ryan fucking Clark. My bad.
I mean, he's a part of the brotherhood, but he ain't even in my top 50.
Yeah, I don't know if he gets mad because they don't invite him back for shit or something. I don't know what his deal is. He always claims
He's
the
always
Steelers.
talking shit.
Yeah, he always claims the Steelers and reps the Steelers, but he's always talking shit on management and shit like that.
His most memorable
Always.
play was probably when he killed Willis McGahee.
For one, yeah, that was his most memorable.
We had a funeral and everything for Willis McGahee.
Yeah, we
It was a funeral.
Shane was up here. You were up here for that.
Oh, I was up there. I was like, he's dead.
He kept yelling, Willis McGahee is dead!
And then after that, he was known to be dead to be Willis. I got rid of his jersey and everything because of that.
Was that the same day? Was that the same day that you went out to piss and come back to like 15 minutes later and you fell down the fucking?
That was the day
The year
before.
before. That was the year before.
We're like sitting in there like, where the fuck is Shane at? All of a sudden, he comes trotting back in. He's all fucking dirty and shit.
Yeah,
No, he's all covered in snow.
Fucking, you know.
Yeah, I landed on your neighbor's roof. Was there like little shed that they have right there at the bottom of the hill?
We're salt and pepper always. We're salt and pepper is always on. No, that was the same trip, Shane. That was the same trip. That was the night before, though. You didn't do it during the game. You did it on Saturday night.
I thought it was the year before that. It was like an irrelevant game it was like we were playing the last week of the season.
No, that was that AFC Championship game because we had gotten like 20 inches of snow the day before that. Because remember your truck got towed too?
Oh yeah,
that was you're mixing all these trips because that was a different trip too. That was a different trip. That was when I was up there I was supposed to go up there to pick up the kegerator. That's why I brought my truck up anyway instead of JKP's car because I was supposed to pick up the kegerator. That wasn't even during football season when my shit got towed by that fucking guy that used to own the strip club.
Oh, Frank Gorgone.
Yeah. I'm due for another trip up there, and I guess I'm going in about a month or so.
The bus trip.
For the party bus.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're not gonna get no peanuts.
No, yo, he's so hell bent on subs. Like it's a 2-hour bus ride. What do you think we're all gonna die if we don't have something to eat?
I don't want nothing. I want liquor and beer. That's all.
Right. I don't even want nothing to eat. I'm gonna be pounding fucking beer. I'll get something to eat at the stadium if I want.
Hopefully I'm smoking again by then, Brady. Hopefully I'm smoking again by then. But either way, I'll have some gift bags for you guys.
Or something.
Fucking that's like our fucking away football games in high school. We would have fucking Subway on the fucking bus.
Or we'd go to Conwell Township, and on the way back they'd give us a fucking 6-inch sub. Like, bro, we're going 5 minutes down the fucking.
Dude, when I played football at Johnstown, like it was top notch. Road games, we had a big ass dinner before we left on the bus for the game. Then we'd always stop at some restaurant on the way home, and they'd feed us. It's top notch at Johnstown.
Ferndale, Grizz.
Yeah, we went to Ferndale. Yeah.
Also,
I didn't have it like that when I played football either.
Could afford.
We would get like a brown bag lunch with like freaking like tuna salad and freaking like a little like fruit cup and some like a fucking thing of chocolate milk or some bullshit.
We all had like they got everyone matching sweatsuits was part of that was what you wore to the game, like on road trips, on bus trips. So we'd all be matching. Like the budget was big for football at Johnstown back in the day. I don't think it's like that anymore, but.
Jens probably had a bigger budget than your USFL team. I seen that one guy got kicked off because he wanted pizza instead of like tuna salad or chicken salad.
Oh, that was that.
Is anyone watching that? I tried watching a little.
Did you see the fucking video of that one dude smoking cigarettes at practice?
Oh my god, he was in the middle of drills.
Yeah, fucking Newport, fucking going through drills.
Oh, that was awesome.
He interviewed with it too.
Oh, that was an Electric Factory video right there. He's literally doing a shuffle drill with a cig hanging out of his fucking.
What position did he play?
In high school practice,
he looked like a D-back or something. They were doing looked like D-back drills. They were doing like ladders, and he's like breaking down in the ladders. He has a fucking heater hanging out of his mouth.
A Newport short. Shane, what were you about to say about your kicker?
I used to smoke cigarettes when I was in high school during football practice. I would freaking kick balls over the hill. And I kept like a soft pack of cigarettes in my freaking thigh pads, and I would go down and get the balls, and I would freaking burn one.
That's funny you say that because I think it was my junior year at Johnstown. We got a kicker from Spain, and he was a soccer player. Yo, this dude this is what he would do during practice. He would get the tackling dummies and line them up on the sideline, and he'd lay on them all like lounged back smoking fucking cigarettes. They never said a fucking word to the dude. Right. They let him do whatever. Someone tried to say something, he'd start talking Spanish like he didn't understand English, and the motherfucker could speak English. They never fucking said anything. The coaches never said anything to him because he could kick 50-yard field goals.
That's like Waz. Remember in high school we'd always sneak a chew in and we'd spit in our fucking book. Every time you'd get a book from the picture, you'd have a big like brown stain on one of the pages.
That's why I never drank out of the fucking canteens you got from basic training, because I would freaking use that as a fucking spitter.
Yeah.
Did
Oh yeah.
Did you ever hear the story of Waz getting fucking arrested at the basketball game for putting a show in?
No.
Arrested?
By Big Titty Beth.
Big Titty Beth arrested Waz.
Arrested? You like cuffed you and everything?
Yeah. Or did she cuff you? I don't
No,
know.
I wasn't cuffed, but she put me in the back of the cruiser.
For putting in a chaw.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, bitch, what's the charge? What is the charge for that?
Chewing on school grounds. You can't use
Ah,
tobacco on
okay.
school property.
Yeah. But it was funny because Waz wasn't even trying to hide it. Like, he had this big fucking knuckle fucking chewing. He like a, I don't got that in my fucking mouth.
Dude, I used to dip at all them Ferndale basketball games. I'd carry in a spitter and everything.
No, Big Titty Beth must not have been there. She was on it.
I vape in my seat at Chase's games. And nobody fucks with me, and that's on school property.
Baseball though?
Yeah, it's baseball.
That's outside.
No, that's outside.
That's outside, but I mean, like back in the day, like you couldn't do that. Like I remember they when I played high school baseball, they freaking made my dad go to the parking lot when he freaking lit one up one time.
Yeah.
Georgie smoked?
Oh yeah, dude, my dad's like a fucking chimney, man.
I remember.
I don't remember him smoking up here.
Oh yeah, he smoked like a chimney.
Really?
Oh yeah,
What?
I would always flip out, especially when I didn't smoke cigarettes, and he would freaking always fucking light up in the car, and I'm like, man, I don't fucking smoke in the fucking car. He's like, well, we're driving fucking for 4 fucking hours. I'm fucking smoking. Or you can pull over and I'll get out.
It never bothers me when people smoke around me because I can't smell anyhow. So I'm Dewey Cox.
I normally don't bother me, but I mean, me and my dad, we would go back and forth. Like he'd get on my nerves with it. Like he wouldn't even roll his fucking window down far enough. Like he would just get on my damn nerves about it.
Georgie boy was a take no shit kind of guy though.
God, was he? Yeah, he was. He had a little man syndrome.
Oh, he did. Remember that one time in that bar down there?
Yeah, when that guy knocked his hat off.
He knocked his hat. Georgie's trying to mix it up with these 3 dudes that were like my size. He's all up in their
I've been to a
fucking
couple bar
face.
fights that my dad started. The one bar that Jess worked at, I got freaking banned from it until she started working there, and I was allowed back at Ernie's.
I've been there, right? Yeah, I've been in Ernie's, yeah.
Yeah.
My only bar experience in Maryland was it was a rough one. I don't know how
Strip club.
I don't know how we didn't get shot or in some kind of fight with Tim there. I really don't.
Fucking. And he was fucking punching the street sign.
Punching the street sign. Yelling in downtown fucking Baltimore. Baltimore. I don't know if anyone's ever fucking been there. I mean, besides, people here. Anyone watching. Baltimore. And this fucking idiot's down there yelling F-N words and punching street signs. People are looking at him like, I don't know, they must have just thought he was retarded or something.
I don't know, but I remember, Shane, remember I tried to use your military ID to get into that one strip club, and the guy was like, he looked at me, he's like, come on, motherfucker, I know this ain't who you are, but then he let me in anyway.
Right?
I don't think them places gave a fuck.
And then I dropped it.
Oh, no, they don't.
I was getting that fucking private dance, and I dropped a $5 bill, and that stripper's like, what I got to do for that $5? Suck your dick. You know?
Oh, it's that kind of joint.
That was the one that had the pregnant stripper that was like all like messed out.
Yeah. Everyone we went into, they all looked like Orlando's joint on the wire.
The best part about that was whenever we were standing in line and he was all fucked up, me and Shane went up to the 7-Eleven and got him a hot dog.
And he threw it.
We went the whole way up there, stood in line, got him a hot dog, come back, give it to him, and he fucking chucked it across the road.
And then he was fucking playing with that girl's hair once we finally got him in.
Then he poked her ass crack, remember?
I don't understand how someone gets that belligerent drunk off of beer.
Because he was drinking at 7 in the morning when we
He
picked
was
him up.
drunk when you guys got to my house at like 11.
We picked him up and he come out with a 30-pack half drank, and I was like, "What's that from?" Oh, this morning. God damn! It was 7:30 in the morning. We got him.
Yeah, but we were all doing shots of Jameson. Me, you, and Shane. He wasn't even doing no Jameson.
No, but
Could you imagine if he would have drank some fucking Jameson? I don't know how the fuck you got him into that concert, Shane.
I freaking we went to every single entrance to get him in. I waited in line 4 times to get into that concert. Just
I was so mad because I wasn't even like drunk at that point because I was driving. Oh, I was so fucking mad. I wanted to leave him in Baltimore. I should have. How did we keep him contained whenever we went over to West Side and I got a picture taken in front of one of the vacants?
he was more so like out of it by then. Like he wasn't.
Okay. Remember the drug dealers on the corner watching us? They're like, "What these
Oh,
crazy?"
so we took a picture of the vacant.
They're looking at us like, "What the fuck's these crazy ass white motherfuckers doing?"
Yeah, good. There's always good times down in Baltimore.
Yeah, Yens are due for another trip down here for either a Ravens game or something going on in the city.
We are actually. I was on vacation this week, Shane. I was going to come down, but we went up to the Finger Lakes up in New York instead. Finger Lakes.
Hey.
Anyone ever wants a good place to fucking go? I highly recommend the Finger Lakes. Great fucking place. You like wine? You like beer? You like fucking whiskey? You like boating? Great place to go.
It's good for fishing if you like to go up there. I went up there probably over 10 years ago. I went up there during salmon fishing. I went salmon fishing up there. There's a lot of good fishing up there too.
I would imagine. These lakes, dude, are like 30-some miles long. They're the longest fucking lakes other than the Great Lakes I've ever seen. They're ridiculous. If you went around that motherfucker, it'd take you like 3 hours. Great place, though. It's
Just you and Chris.
yeah, and it's not commercialized either. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see a bunch of hotels and shit like that. And the one town you go through is Watkins Glen, where they hold that big fucking NASCAR race. And that's even just a nice little walking around town. Great place if you ever want to go on vacation. Waz, what's going on? We hear you're in a new relationship.
Big time.
Big time.
We're Facebook official now. We're Facebook.
I know. I seen it. And Instagram, too.
Yeah.
Where's she from?
She's from China.
So she's Chinese, not Japanese.
What is it? Isn't she like an Australian citizen now?
No. So she's a Chinese citizen and Japanese resident. She works in Japan.
Hey, Shane. What you
Yeah.
think about Pirates got a little stint in August down there.
Where'd you meet her at, Waz?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Baltimore.
Tinder.
The Tinder
down.
machine.
Okay.
Yep.
I gotta blow my nose up real quick.
She speak the English?
She speaks the English.
The English. Where the fuck Brady dip out there? We got nice views of his living room. Is that one of the dogs? Oh, I hope Daisy Duke jumps up there. Daisy Duke! All right, what everyone think about that? We got to talk about Amber Heard shitting on Johnny Depp's pillow.
Didn't we talk about that last week?
Did we?
I think
Yeah,
so.
When did it happen?
What?
Amber Heard. Didn't we talk about her shitting on Johnny Depp's pillow last week?
Yeah, we did.
My bad then. What the fuck do you want to talk about? The NBA playoffs? Shane's like, yes, NBA playoffs, let's go.
I don't want
Let's
to go to the playoffs.
Pascal Siakam's a fucking douchebag, fucking dirty bitch.
As far as the NBA playoffs, I don't think anybody's gonna beat the Suns.
What about the
No,
death? What about
the Suns look beatable.
What about the death lineup? The death lineup in Golden State.
Yeah, Golden State looks good.
Yeah, Golden State's looking real tough right now. Can the Celtics beat the Bucks? Or
Yes.
will they?
They can. I don't know if they will, but they got a shot for sure with how good they're playing.
Marlboro Red ain't playing either. Middleton's out.
Yeah.
He's been rolled out the whole series. Do we want to live in a world where Drew's bragging about being an NBA champion? Do we want to live in that world?
We don't.
The last time they won one, he was like 9, So it wasn't as bad.
The worst part would be the fact that Tatum got one.
Yeah.
The worst part.
Yeah, you'll never hear the end of that.
No,
Oh, we hear about that every week, like for the rest of the
forever. You
time
could.
of my life. I'm pretty sure we'll hear about something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially if Embiid never won one. Oh, he'd never let you hear that.
Well, at this
Never.
rate, he's probably not going to win. He gets hurt every
Yeah.
He gets a fucking shitty injury every time we play.
It's not even like a soft injury, like he rolls his ankle or some non-contact shit. He just always gets fucked up.
You know, I don't want to be the dickhead to say it, but all you bust my balls about AD. Do you know AD has missed less games than Embiid in their careers?
Yeah, Anthony Davis rolls his little soft ankles, and Embiid gets fucking elbowed in his goddamn eye, and then
Oh, he did? Did you see his knee injury that knocked him out? He had Jokic or someone, a big ass fucker, rolled right into his fucking leg, the front, and it bent back. You'd be out for 4 years of that. 4 years.
For me,
Yeah.
I'd have played next game.
You probably would have been like, I think you're gonna have to amputate it, Doc.
I'd have played next game.
Just cut it off. It hurts too bad.
I'm a warrior. I'd have played next game.
Just cut it off.
Well, speaking about a Warrior, 5 for 6 with a dinger while throwing up between games and innings with my weed sickness.
With the
And
weed,
No,
with
I
the
gave
weed sickness.
I gave up 2 grand slams in 1 inning. That's why I went deep, because I was so pissed off and frustrated from giving 2 grand slams in 1 inning. Well, both of those grand slams was I walked the bottom of the fucking order and then gave up a fucking fat ass pitch and fucking wow. So I did go yard because I was pissed off and frustrated, and we only lost by 2. But that loss was on me for sure, 100%.
Did you get my Lou Gehrig gift that I posted?
Yeah, yeah.
He's fucking Lou Gehrig, baby. Got the weed sickness and he's still out there.
Doc Rivers just went ahead and he snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. That's what we did. Winning by 30 points with 4 minutes left, and then Embiid's done now.
Was how pissed off are you that Embiid was still in that game at that point?
He shouldn't have been in there. I mean, we're up 30 fucking points with 4 minutes left. There's no fucking reason. There's no reason for him to be in that fucking game.
Agreed.
But you guys were the ones saying that no lead's safe enough with Doc Rivers as a head coach.
Wow. That lead was, hey, that lead was a little safe. The number is 3,969-0. Teams that lead by 25 plus in final 5 minutes. Now, I will say, if there's anyone that's going to blow that, it would be Doc Rivers. But yeah, we should have DeAndre Jordan in that game. Just some motherfucker that.
Guess what? You got your wish. You're going to see a lot of DeAndre Jordan. Come on.
And who was the other guy you wanted to see more on?
Paul Reed.
Yeah, you're gonna see more.
B-ball Paul.
I like B-ball Paul.
I like him, but I don't think he's going to do well against Bam Bam.
Well,
Adebayo is tough, man. He's tough.
he don't have much of a choice, Cat.
You know Doc Rivers is going to do some fucking retarded shit, like play DeAndre Jordan like 30 minutes a fucking game.
Oh, yeah.
You know he is. He's a fucking idiot.
Well,
and DeAndre Jordan's going to have 1 point off a free throw, 0 assists, and 2 rebounds, and
Game 3.
3 blocks.
They're saying Game 3 he should be back, though.
Now Miami has the home court advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, that makes unless you can steal 1 or 2.
If we could still win.
If you could steal 1 down there in the first 2 games, but if you don't, that almost makes 3 and 4 like must wins for you.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Embiid's definitely out for the whole series.
No. Well, so the thing is, everyone that's saying he might be back by Game 3, I haven't seen any official shit.
Can he wear like one of them Rip Hamilton masks or something?
The only thing keeping him, technically what's keeping him out of the games right now is
concussion.
Like the orbital bone, like he's not going to get surgery on that. They already said he like there's not really, he's not getting surgery on that. So it's just really if he wants to play, which He played with that injury against Miami the last time we played them in the playoffs. He just wore that Rip Hamilton face mask.
I got a feeling I want to see a lot of shit you guys hating on Tyler Hero.
And Duncan Shane, darling, Duncan Shane. He's gonna be so
No, I'll tell
Put
you.
up
I
the
can tell you right
threes.
now who I'm gonna hate on the most. It's gonna be that fucking little. I hate when they call him a pit bull, Kyle Lowry. I fucking can't stand it. He's a pit bull. He's a little fucking pit bull. I can't stand that motherfucker. I already hate him. And Jimmy Butler. I'll be honest. I just don't like the Heat. I hate that old fucking team.
Dude, when the Heat
Did
played,
Butler play for Yens at some point?
Yeah,
they loved him then.
that's why I hate him. Then.
They loved him then.
Turned down the
Shane, you're right there. When the Lakers played the Heat in the finals, I hated Tyler Hero. I hated him.
Oh, he gave you guys the snarl.
Yeah, that stupid ass snarl that nobody was afraid of.
Yeah, who was afraid?
Then they ended
They
up
were
losing 4 in a
They
row.
were like,
Did they name a song after that dude?
yeah. Yeah, there's a rap song about him.
I like Duncan better anyhow.
Well, Tyler here don't even start.
Yeah, I like Duncan better.
Whatever. Matisse will put the clamps on one of them.
Yeah. What's going on in baseball? How's your Pirates doing?
Bad.
Man,
I figured this way.
Well, I told you and fucking Drew you were getting hyped too fast. Drew was the worst.
Pirates fans notoriously do that.
We have
See,
to.
I'm optimistic about the Orioles' futures because our farm system is one of the best in baseball. But as far as the team that we have on the field now, why don't you just bring some of them prospects up and stop wasting our time with guys like Ruff and Odor? Like, what the fuck? I don't know.
Terms of service, buddy. Years of service. That's what's keeping O'Neal Cruz and them cats in the. June 1st. June 1st is whenever the 3 Pirates top prospects are. That's the deadline for when this season won't count as a full MLB season. So you'll see O'Neal Cruz come up June 1st at midnight. You'll see Nick Gonzalez come up, and then you'll see.
See, I hate that shit. The fucking Yankees never do that shit. The Dodgers don't do that shit.
They don't have to do that.
I know, I give it. I know, but you're holding the fucking guy back for your own fucking selfish fucking reasons. That guy's ready to play in the MLB. Get him the fuck up there.
Right?
You
That's the
have
same
to.
thing with Adley Rutschman. He should be up there now. He should have been up there last year.
Who?
We have got a catcher that right now that nobody's ever even fucking heard of.
So do we. Our leadoff hitter is Daniel Vogelbach. I don't want to hear your problem, Shane.
And I kind of don't feel as bad for Shane because his team has money. They have more financial income than the Pirates.
How though?
do.
We have a lower payroll than Yens.
But you generate more revenue though. You're in a bigger market. Baltimore's a bigger market. It's a way bigger
Yeah, but
market.
In the AL East against fucking everybody in the AL East.
That's a rough division to be in.
Yeah.
Every other single team in the AL East is in the conversation for safety.
Is Angelo still your owner?
His son is.
Well, Angelos was always known as being a cheap motherfucker. But they got all that money. Like, I don't want to hear it. Baltimore makes money. They got a lot of money.
Baltimore could pay. They can't pay Yankee or Red Sox.
No, they can't pay Yankee money. There's who else can pay that? The Dodgers. Maybe the Dodgers can compete with the Yankees. Red Sox a little bit.
The Mets.
Mets can't compete with them.
The fuck they can't. The Mets got one of the highest payrolls in the game right now.
Yeah, they do.
They gave Lindor $500 million.
They can't
They got one of the
consistently
better
keep up.
pitching stats in the league too.
They
The
can.
National.
The Mets can spend Yankee and Dodger money. They are right now. They're spending more than the Dodgers.
Why haven't they for years?
Spending more than the Dodgers.
What's that?
All right, fellas. Hey, my phone's about to fucking die. So,
Later, Hammer.
all right, see you, fellas.
Yeah.
His girl woke up and said, "Get off that fucking phone, boy."
Red robe. The man in the red robe.
The man in the red robe. Who's looking like they're gonna win?
Baseball, though, I'm going to be going to quite a few Ironbirds games this year. We have some
That's
fun
near you.
prospects to watch.
That's near you.
Yeah, it's in Aberdeen, man.
I want to fucking go. Why are we never? I've been down there how many times? Why we never went to a game? I like that. Looks like a nice little stadium.
We can go.
I like. Hey.
You don't give a shit. You want one of them beer.
You wanted the beer bat.
I want the beer bat. That's the main reason I want to go. But hey, I like double A base. I like double A and triple A baseball.
It's high A.
What you say?
It's high A.
Whatever. I like minor league baseball. I like baseball. Everyone thinks I don't like baseball.
Why don't you go to the Curve games then?
I like going to Curve games. Curve games got the big 32-ounce beers that they plug it from. They shoot it up from the bottom.
Oh, we had a good time.
You watch the Catfish on beer night. When you get 2 beers for $5
Oh, geez.
at the Columbus Catfish.
Oh yeah. We used to go there. Yeah, that was fun. Is that
Hey,
the?
why don't you start going and watching the Johnstown Mill Rats play?
Oh, let me tell you something about the Johnstown Johnnies, Brady. You're probably too young to remember. Well, you might remember them, but you don't remember. You weren't a drinker. You couldn't drink then. Johnstown Johnnies, if the Johnnies hit a home run, till the bottom of the inning, it was dollar beers for 16-ounce beers. As soon as they hit a home run, man, we'd be running down to the concession stand. Old fucking Joe Mano would be coming up with beers like this.
That's what it was at the Catfish games. It was dollar beers.
Yeah.
The Mill Rats are having a dollar beer night this year. The
Oh,
game.
yeah? For the whole game. I'm
Yeah, that's
going.
what Drew told me. They had one last year. I was pissed he didn't tell me.
What's the Mill Rats? What level is that?
They're like the same as the Tomahawks. They're like college kids. They're like right after college or something. I'm not terribly sure.
Let's go to some Mill Rats games this year, Brady. I like that shit. Fucking little ass ballparks, fucking watching some games.
They're above high school, but I don't think they're.
Beer bong.
Let me look. Let me check them out.
Remember when Jens stayed in a hotel when you guys came down years ago?
Yeah.
That's the same hotel that the road teams stay in when they come and play against the Ironbirds.
Oh, that was a shitty ass hotel.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
We didn't know that when we booked that hotel. It looked nice.
It's
Yeah.
Aberdeen.
Then we get down there, and we're like,
Stay at the hotel where Kendrick Perkins got arrested for.
"Is that where he got arrested?"
No, that's up the street a little bit.
No, that wasn't Kendrick Perkins. Wasn't that Big Baby Davis?
Yes.
Yes,
Big
Big
Baby
Baby Davis.
Yeah. Drew would probably want to stay in the same room he stayed in, where he.
We thought for sure we was gonna see some like chalk outlines in that hotel. I'm pretty sure there was hookers. There was working girls in that hotel.
They're considered the National Baseball Prospect League.
Shane, did we ever go to a Catfish game?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
No, did me and you? Yeah, that's right. Me and you went. Didn't we go there that one time when we were splurging? Remember we found that extra money? I think we went to a Catfish game. Oh, I used to have a Catfish hat. Their hat was sick. It had a C. It had a C.
New hat.
All right, I like that. The Catfish hat had a big C and it had a big catfish face coming out the C. It was nice.
Columbus was jumping. They had an ECHL team too. They had the Columbus Cottonmouths.
Yeah, they had what the fuck was that NBA? It wasn't the G League, but it was before the G League. It was some kind of developmental league they had. They had that. I remember Mateen Cleaves. We were sitting courtside of the game, and you remember Mateen Cleaves that played? He won a national title at Michigan State. He played in the NBA for a bunch of years. He was there, and he threw this pass that was like it missed. The guy missed it, and I caught it. Holy shit, dude! I thought I was gonna break my fingers. Like that's how hard the pass was.
That's their other one. That's the road hat.
I said, I like that. What are the Aberdeen what?
Ironbirds.
Ironbirds. Why is it a
named
fucking...
they named it after Cal Ripken because he was the Iron Man. And he's from Aberdeen.
Yeah.
So they named it the Ironbirds.
Do you ever go to a game in Frederick? Do you ever see that stadium they have in Frederick?
Oh, the Frederick Keys? I used to go all the time when I was a kid.
That's a nice stadium. That one in Frederick?
Yeah, nobody plays there as far as like the Orioles affiliation. That's like semi-pro ball they play there now.
Ah.
Like Aberdeen actually took over the hockey team. Aberdeen used to be low A. But even we play low A. I've seen some big name players play low A. Like I see Manny Machado there, Nick Markakis. I see Miguel Tejada there when he did a rehab stint.
Well, what do you think that? So where's Baltimore's AAA team?
AAA is
that the Bowie Bo Sox?
the Delmarva Shorebirds are the AAA team.
Where the hell is that at?
It's in Virginia.
So Aberdeen's closer.
Our AA team is the Bowie Bay Sox. They're that's in Bowie, Maryland, like near PG County.
So Aberdeen's the closest. Is that the closest fucking minor league team they have? The Orioles?
Yeah, that's the closest one, like to Baltimore.
So you think sometimes they throw some of the major league?
24 ounces.
I love that. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, 24 ounces.
Brady, look at that. That thing's nice.
Sick.
Fucking.
The shape is the bottom's like round like a bat. You can't stand it up. So you
Hold on. I want to see him. I want to see him fucking chug as much of that as he can. Go for it, baby. Yeah. Yep. Let's go. Oh, he's taking the hat off. He's dead ass serious. Go. 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 Keep going. Uh-oh, is he going to get it? Tilt it higher. Fucking pour it down there.
It's too fucking cold.
That's what I figured.
It's too fucking cold. What'd you get, about 12 ounces down? 10?
Probably.
10 ounces?
About 12 ounces. It's wide at the top and gets skinny down the bottom.
Yeah. If you would have got past that part, I think he was gonna finish it. Like that much more. That fat part.
It was so cold. If it wasn't cold, I could have had it.
Most definitely.
Now though.
That's the worst part about it. You ever shotgun a cold ass beer? Oh, that
Yes.
hurts. That hurts.
Yeah.
I think we should get a beer funnel for the bus. Look at him go. He's going to do it in 2 drinks. He's going to get it down in 2 drinks. 24 ounces, 2 drinks.
Drink and shake.
Drink and shake. He's more interactive.
Yeah.
Yeah. The weed calms me down too much. Which sometimes I need to be calm. I would get in trouble if I was freaking like this all the time. I have gotten in trouble before.
You know what I'm thinking about now? I want one of them fucking glasses.
June 16th, Michael Fort McHenry's throwing out the first pitch at the Mill Rats game.
Fort.
Not sure why, but yeah, he is.
What? Does he even live in this area?
He works for. He's one of the color commentators for the Pirates now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Fort
like
McHenry.
Yeah.
Fort
He was a
McHenry.
catcher for you, wasn't he?
Yeah. Remember we seen him out in Baltimore?
Yeah. Yeah, that was when Chris Davis hit a home run over the wall when he broke his bat. I remember that game.
Because we seen Fort out there. We was like, yo, Fort! He looked up. He's like,
Jake Arrieta started that game for us. That was before we gave up on him.
Yeah. I remember Grilled Cheese coming in to close it down, and we were yelling at him in the pen, Grilled Cheese!
We
Oh.
were sitting to the pen. Those seats don't even exist anymore. They moved the fences back to where we were sitting would actually still been
Excuse me,
technically
but I have to piss.
in the outfield.
Huh. That's crazy. Why did they
Yeah,
do that?
They moved the fence back like 30 to 60 feet, depending on how you go around the diameter. 30 to 60 feet, and then they moved the wall up 6 foot higher too.
Why? So you can't chirp the bullpen guys?
No, because I guess we've given up too many home runs to fucking left field, so they decided to.
Or that, I guess.
Yeah. It sucks for Trey Mancini though. He can't even fucking hit it over the wall no more. He's got warning track power to left now.
How's he doing?
Not good. Trey Mancini's going to be. I think he's going to be. He's not going to be part of the future because for one, Trey Mancini he's a little older as far as like. He had a late start to his career,
Yeah.
and he doesn't really have a position. You know, he's not really good in the outfield. He's not that good at first base. And once Adley Rutschman comes up, the days that he's not catching, they're not going to DH Mancini. So I think Mancini's going to be dealt
I didn't even
for
know.
the
I
All-Star break.
didn't even know he was a catcher.
Who, Adley Rutschman?
No, Mancini.
No, he's not a catcher, but I'm saying he plays first base and outfield, but he's too slow for the outfield for the guys that we have out there. And first base, Ryan Mountcastle's better than he is at hitting and at playing defensive.
I'm
So
thinking
he's-
about that bat now.
Yeah.
I want that bat.
I'll bring you up on it if you want, Big Riz.
No, I want to earn them.
You earn it.
I want to earn it. We're gonna have to link up a Saturday. I get an extra personal day this year, so I got a couple personal days now that I can use. So I can use it on a weekend. I'll use it on a Saturday. So we're gonna link up. We're gonna find a Sat.
Baseball weekend. Come down when Brady does. When the Pirates come down, we can hit the Ironbirds one night, and then we can go out and watch the Pirates and the Orioles downtown.
When did you say that was, Brady?
August 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Dude, aren't we gonna be in fucking on vacation? Is that the week we're on vacation?
Oh, I don't know.
We'll have to look into that. I could care less about the Major League game. I want to go to the Aberdeen game. I guarantee you, Shane, I'm walking out there with 4 of them bats. At least 4 of them bats.
They're 18 apiece for the.
I don't give a shit. I don't care about the price. I'm walking out of there with 4 bats at least. Drew comes down. We're leaving with like 8 bats.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna be in double digits.
Yeah, there's no bad seat at the Ironbirds game.
That's the best part of those. That's the best part of those games. There's no
And
bad
like,
seat.
and like everybody that works there, I mean, they're like super chill and fucking cool as fuck. Maybe Chase might be working there by then, because his one friend from the baseball team works there. He's like a concierge, like walks around, like helps people find where their seats are and shit. Chase might be working there by then. That'd be a cool job to have, especially in high school.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Big Riz loves double A, single A, triple A baseball. It's my favorite kind of baseball. It ain't that big fucking greedy ass fucking Major League Baseball. I hate it.
Right? And plus, Jimmy's Famous Seafood has fucking stands there, which they have the best crab cakes in Maryland, in my opinion. Some people will argue a couple other places, but in my opinion, Jimmy's they're really good.
According to Jimmy McNulty, Faley's is the best crab cakes.
Bailey's, yeah, they're up there too. Pappas, there's a bunch of places that's like known for their crab cakes. I like Jimmy's Famous Seafood. I like Jimmy's because they're like real like interactive with the like local sports teams, like with the Ravens, like. And like whenever free agents, like we're trying to sign a free agent, Jimmy's is always up there, like like saying that we'll give like crab cakes for life and stuff like that for guys trying to get them to come to Baltimore and stuff.
You think that ever works?
I don't know if it ever works, but there's you get shout outs all the time from former players and free agents.
I picture Bryce Harper there and it's like, I'm just using him for example, saying like he's deciding on his free agent. He's like, well, Jimmy's did offer me fucking free crab cakes for life.
Right.
Yo, crab cakes are expensive.
That's like on the professional level, like Jimmy's has got like a couple of like softball teams that play like on levels that's higher than I am. Like a couple of Wednesdays ago, they had a bunch of filling guys from Jimmy's and this other team called Nitro Circus. Like these motherfuckers are just like, they're legit, like almost like they're like semi-pro fucking softball players. They have like locally, like Jimmy's they're like real big into sports, like as far as like sponsorship goes. But their crab cakes, I think Jimmy's Famous Seafood's got the best crab cakes. But they sell the Jimmy's crab cakes at the Ironbirds game.
You always know a good crab cake based on the price of it. You know what I mean? If you see a crab cake meal for like $15, you're not getting a good crab cake. right? In my experience, good crab cakes are like $20 or more.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can get a good crab cake for $15 at my house when JKP makes them.
Yeah, no, I'm not counting that. I'm counting at a restaurant.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, there's some places you're gonna spend $40 for fucking 2 fucking crab cakes.
Those are usually the best ones.
Yeah.
Those are usually the best ones because they're not.
They get that.
Some of those places I see, they got crab cake entree. You get 2 crab cakes for $12. I'm like, they're using that lump crab meat in a fucking can. That's what they're using.
Oh, some places won't even use actual like blue crabs. Some places will have like them fucking like, I mean they're real crabs, but it's like them fucking crabs from like Asia and shit. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's like a blue crab is totally different than there's some of them. Fugazi. There's a lot of Fugazi fucking crab cakes out there. And if you get a crab cake, I want to. That'd actually be a good like to actually start like a legit Maryland crab cake in like another state, like that's not near Maryland, and where like people like Maryland, like Pennsylvania, like where people go to retire or wherever they go, where you could actually start a legit like have a legit crab cake someplace else,
like in Florida or something.
But outside of Maryland, you're really not going to get a legit fucking crab cake.
Yeah, no, you're not. Like I've had crab cakes up here, they're not the same.
Fugazi crab cakes.
Why do you keep calling it Fugazi? It's Fugazi.
Fugazi. Fugazi. Same motherfucker.
We're making a fucking plan to come down there on the fucking Saturday for sure. I want more than a few of those bats. So they don't stand up.
No, they don't stand up. That's what sucks. So you gotta hold it.
You think they would have made it flat on the bottom so you could stand it up?
Right. It's like a little rounded.
Yeah.
What do you think the chances are of you hitting a foul ball with that thing after you chug it? You get done chugging it, someone perfect timing hits a foul ball your way, and you just would the crowd go wild or what?
The glass would shatter. Probably.
That's okay.
It's not even glass. It's like a plastic.
See?
I mean, you could probably go deep with a wiffle ball with one of these.
Shane, next week on the podcast, I want to see you slam one of them, have one of the kids soft toss you a fucking wiffle ball and smack it after you slam it.
All right.
That'd be pretty fucking intense.
I'll knock it 2 yards over. Fuck it. I'll knock it 2 fucking yards over. I got the fucking power stroke going. I want a fucking 5 streak. 8 for 10 last Sunday. 5 for 6 fucking this Sunday. But guess what? Also, I'm gonna disclose this is breaking news. I am not staying with my regular Sunday men's league team.
Uh-oh.
Fucking leaving. I'm fucking out.
Are you chasing the dough or are you going somewhere else?
Oh no, I want to go where I'm respected. You gotta put some respect on my motherfucking name. But I will say this, I'm the best bottom of the fucking order fucking hitter in fucking Bell Camp. Tell you that right now. You ain't got nobody that's sitting in the fucking anywhere from the 10 to 12 fucking hole that does what I do, that can do what I do with the fucking bat. So I'll go somewhere where you can move me up in the fucking lineup a little bit, and you put a little bit of respect to my motherfucking name. So this is my last year playing for Southern Forge and Weekend Warriors.
Wait, so you bat at the bottom of the lineup?
Yeah.
And you're going like 4 for 5 with home runs and shit like that?
Yeah. You know why? Because it's all politics with this fucking team that I'm on right now.
Yeah.
And then, not to mention, I told you about what happened when we were trying to recruit that freaking guy that from the Baltimore City team that had Lamar Jackson fucking speed. Then you got guys on our team who are like, oh no, he's Bush League, got a bad attitude. Same fucking dudes fucking kicked over the fucking speaker and fucking flipped out when somebody fucking, usually in softball, if it's not tournament ball, it's a courtesy. If you drill the pitcher, you give yourself up and it's an out. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, we still got fucking jobs doing shit like that. So, I mean, if you're going hard after you drill a guy, that's bush league to me, unless it's a big money tournament. But this motherfucker literally kicked over a speaker, caused the whole scene, and then the same day wanted to be like, oh no, I don't want this guy to join our team because he's freaking bush league. Like, come on. I fucking pitch out there. You put a fucking target on your back. If you fucking go hard after you drill a pitcher, then it's like open season on the other team. In softball, it's easy to go up the middle and fucking drill a guy. But you go and freaking go hard after you do it, whether you did it on purpose or an accident.
So what you play? You play that? Do you play the softball where you just like groove it in there? Like it ain't fat. It's not fast
No,
pitcher.
it's slow pitch.
Slow pitch. So why you?
Yeah,
So I got a question. Then. Why you get mad? You give up a grand slam? That ain't your fault.
it's more so about walking the guys at the like bottom of the order guys, like, and you give up a fucking fat one to somebody that can drill it. It's more so the frustration of walking guys that you shouldn't walk. Some walks are okay.
Okay.
Like it's
Because
like,
I was thinking slow pitch softball. Why are you getting all pissed off if you give up a grand slam? That's nothing you can control.
nah, I don't care about giving up the grand slam depending on the circumstance. But there's sometimes like if you walk like three guys that can't hit it over the fence, and then you freaking lob one over there and somebody freaking.
I got it.
But yeah, going middle in softball, it's in a tournament, it's open season. It is what it is. But like in league ball, like it's frowned upon to fucking. It happens. You drill a guy, but you give yourself up. You just take the out. But then but the way it is, when you have somebody that fucking runs one out after drilling a pitcher, if you're a pitcher like I am, then you got a fucking target on your back because you're like, all right, this is how we're playing. So
Yeah.
then you get drilled just because somebody wants to be a dick.
So that's the customary thing. If you hit the pitcher, you just kind of just trot down the first and get thrown out.
Or you could even just tell the ump, I give
Okay.
myself up. But then you got some guys that fucking want to fucking run fucking and take a fucking double off of a fucking ball that bounces up to somebody's head.
Pitcher's
Yeah.
laying on the fucking ground. He's going for a
And then
second.
the pitcher on the other team, it's like, okay, and then you're gonna have everybody just like driving the ball right at you, and it's like, fuck, it's already tough enough out there.
So you said it's easy to hit a softball right up the middle at a pitcher?
If you're a good hitter, yeah, it's easy as
I
fuck.
feel like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If you can hit, you should probably really be able to control wherever you hit it in slow pitch.
I mean,
a lot of people can't, and you can tell when you get hit on accident, and you can tell when it's on purpose. Like me personally, I'm a good enough hitter to where, like, if I want to drill you, I can fucking drill you.
See, I wouldn't even.
I don't do it. I don't do it because
even look
I
at
pitch.
the middle because I wouldn't want to.
see me. Here's my thinking to that. Like, I have a hard enough time hitting a golf ball where I want to hit it, and that's sitting still on the ground.
Yeah, but it's easier to hit a baseball slow pitch. So has to. And a
Yeah.
golf-
The
I
golf.
mean, it's still not easy to hit the ball. I mean,
Speaking of golf, me and Big Grizz today scramble 76.
76. We did pretty good.
was there any edibles involved?
No,
I did not. I thought about it so I could really focus, but I didn't. I didn't drink beer either. But I tell you what, I play way better golf when I don't drink beer. It's not as fun, but I play better.
That's about 3 or 4 over par for 18. We'll take it.
That was good. It was good. Well, and we could have did a lot better. My hat is
Also,
this is
shout
really
out to
bad.
the Dar boys, Rod and Big Dar and Little Dar. The Dar
Big Dar and Little Dar. But we left a lot of shots out there, though, I felt. We just, on approach shots, we just missed the green, left or right. So then we had, instead of putting for birdie, we're chipping it up there, pitching it up there for birdie. But we
Yeah.
played really good.
Yeah, we left some shots out there. I didn't start driving the ball good until after the first couple holes, too.
But as far as me leaving Southern Forge, Weekend Warriors, it's like it all boils down to like the system. Like when you bring in guys, and there's guys on the team that like get offended by batting at the bottom of the line. I don't bitch about it. I don't cry about it. It is what it is. But when you have people bitching and crying about it, and you're like sitting there, you're like, man, I bet in fucking 9 to fucking 12 hole all fucking year, and you got these motherfuckers that can fucking move down the lineup because they fucking stink, or you got guys that fucking never even played fucking softball. They bring them in, they're like, oh man, this guy fucking played for fucking this community college fucking 10 years ago. It's for a 5 hole, and I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? I can literally do almost what I want when I want with the softball, and to watch this motherfucker go up there and strike out 3 times while I don't get fucking 2 at bats during a fucking game. I'm done. I'm gonna go where I'm appreciated and where they need me. And the team that I play for on Wednesdays, they're the top team in our division that we play in on Sundays. Like, I could quit right now and play for them
I'm
on
not.
Sundays, but I'm not. I'm gonna finish the fucking year out. But after this year, in the fall, bigger and better things. Maryland Bombers. That's where I'm going.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty
And
jealous.
they have the most fire fucking jerseys in the fucking league. They got a fucking Natty Bow fucking symbol with the Maryland flag across it.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's where I'm going.
Jealous you guys got some teams and leagues. I don't know any softball leagues around here.
We we could throw together a Dude Ranch team for a freaking tournament between like Maryland and Pennsylvania, regardless of how we do. We could put together a team. We should.
I could get us a team of some studs. We could get a team with some studs.
Right.
They have leagues right up
in
in
the
Roxbury,
You
Brady.
got to throw him some BP. I'm putting in the 5-hole. His size, he's square one up. 5-hole Grizzly.
Yeah, they have softball up at Roxbury.
I never seen it.
Yeah, I think they have a softball field up there.
I have to ask Beneke. He knows
Yeah.
everything that goes on in this town.
I'd love to get Dude Ranch softball team. Would be fucking great.
Oh, that would be lit.
Yeah. You'll be an honorary player, so you'll be on the roster. Whenever you can make it up, you'll play.
Oh no, we would have to like if I was to play with you, we would have to like make it to like a tournament or something. Like to where we could like, cause there's some big money in tournaments. Like you could win like anywhere from like $2 to $3 grand split between 12, 13 guys. That's a decent fucking payday.
How much is it usually to enter one of them, though?
I mean, usually it's about like 25 to $40 a person. That's what I like. That's the kind of gambling I like to do. I like to do like when you can like bet on yourself.
Yeah, I think with the Dude Ranch though, I think it's gonna be. I don't know if it'll be competitive a little bit. You know what I mean? Obviously, we're competitors. But
there's tournaments down here. Like I could throw our name in the fucking hat for a tournament down here one time if Yins could make it. Like I'd throw together a team. If you could, like this weekend's like there's some big tournaments around this weekend, but like there's like smaller tournaments that we could do where you just throw a team together. And
Do you wear baseball pants or do you wear shorts?
I wear baseball pants. I mean, we have pants like we get like legit uniforms. That's why we changed our team name. Is because we had there's this restaurant in Southern Forge. They actually have like I don't even like their menu. I ain't been there, but I ain't even fucking gonna eat there. But they sponsor us. But we got legit shit. I'll show you.
Yeah, I would fucking love to play some softball. That'd be fucking fun.
I gotta be in a beer league though. I want to be in a beer league.
Yeah, there's a beer league I'm trying to get with now.
Yeah, like beer league hockey.
These are my game pants here.
Oh,
They even got your number on your pants.
Damn.
Fancy.
Fancy smancy.
I would never wear shorts to play softball.
See, we do like the one uniform we got shorts with it, but I can wear the shorts because I wear like these like knee guard things, and they like cover half your leg, and then you pull your socks up high, then you don't have your legs ain't showing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I ain't trying to slide with shorts on. You ever slide?
I fucking blew my knee up last year sliding. This year, for the team that I'm on now, I don't even slide anymore. But on Wednesday, I fucking slid for the team that I'm going to be playing for in the future. But the team that I'm currently on, I didn't even fucking slide anymore.
You don't even run out. You don't even run out grounders, huh? You being that toxic, you don't even run. You're like a
No, I'll run it out. But I'm getting pitch ran for anyway. It don't matter. I mean,
So this is like you guys are like they take us like dead serious, pinch running and shit. Jesus.
you get 2 pinch runners. Well, if you pitch, you get an automatic pinch runner, so that way you get time to put your gear back on and shit. Because a lot of people wear like full chest protectors and like catcher's gear. I wear shin guards, and now I wear a fucking ankle guard, like a batter's guard on my left ankle because I've been drilled twice. But I don't wear a chest protector. That's what my fucking gloves for. Anything up here, I'm fucking snagging it. But anything like below the knee, I mean, my reflexes is a little slow to where I'm not gonna be able to get there. I mean, because the ball's gonna come to you if you're pitching. The ball can come to you like anywhere from 80 to 120 miles an hour at 50 feet.
Yeah, slow pitch for sure. What kind of bats do you use? Aluminum or do you use like composite bats?
Most people use composite. Like for co-ed, I swing a wooden bat because there's girls playing too, and I ain't trying to drill a fucking bitch in the face. You know what I mean? So I'll swing a wooden bat. I bought this a composite wooden bat where the bottom part's composite, but the main part's wood. It's called the corn dog. I swing the corn dog during co-ed because I ain't trying to smoke a bitch.
Fuck her, she's out there. Let her take one.
No. And that's another thing. When people go hard during co-ed, that's frowned upon too. Like if you're a dude and you're purposely like drilling at chicks during co-ed, like do that during men's league. Do that during like I don't know. Some dudes go hard as fucking co-ed, and it's like, all right, why don't you fucking try hard? I mean, that's like something that I play just to fucking get some swings in, get some work in pitching.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're a D-bag if you go hard during co-ed, in my opinion.
Like the only thing I'd go hard at is like trying to swing for home runs. That's it.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, but it's also a flex if you can go yard with a fucking wooden bat when everybody else is swinging fucking composite and shaved bats. I don't use a shaved bat.
What's a shaved bat?
Where you shave the inside of the bat to where you get like, there's some shaved bats where you can get 20, 30 more feet off of a regular swing just because of the bounce off the bat. They're illegal. Like if you get caught using one, you can be banned. But,
for real?
Yeah.
Catching a band in softball.
Like the same.
People do catch bands. But yeah, you got fucking tryhards at fucking co-ed. Like, hell yeah. Like I'll try hard. Like I'll try to go deep during co-ed. Not usually, but like depending on the situation. Like, I don't know. I got situational power. Like I don't try to. If I try to hit home runs, I fucking pop it up all the fucking time. I'm more of a line drive gapper.
See, that'd be my thing if I played softball. I'm going for the fences. Just trying to fucking muscle one up over there.
Yeah, but people see you and you have you can't be the kind of guy that goes up there and punching Judy singles. Like people are like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah.
He's fucking yoked and he's up here punching Judy singles. You gotta be a power.
Yeah. They see me up there, they're expecting, all right, this guy's swinging for the fences.
Guys that bats like 230 but has like 60 home runs. Like a fucking Mark Reynolds, you're either home run or strikeout. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
How do you strike out a slow pitch?
Embarrassing than striking out a slow pitch. That's
do people strike out?
Yeah, he said they did.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Swing and miss.
Oh, swing and miss. I mean, I have not swung and missed and struck out yet. I've been caught looking, but yeah, we have the team, the dickhead team I play for. They're getting a freaking jersey with like this fucking like unicorn on it. Like if you strike out, then you have to wear the jersey until somebody else strikes out. A lot of teams do that, but it's I mean it's all good. It's funny. I had striking out in softball sucks. But I average pitching. I average 3 strikeouts a game.
I mean, striking out looking, I guess, is one thing, but you can't be playing softball and strikeout swing. That just seems ridiculous.
I've done it once in my life, and It's bad, but it happened.
Were you drunk?
No.
I feel like if we had a dude rant,
There was definitely some weed involved, but I don't know. I mean, sometimes the weed. I don't know. I might not ever smoke weed again for softball because since I stopped smoking, I am 16 for my last 19 at the plate without smoking weed.
you got more aggression. There's more aggression going on. I feel like if we had a Jude Rand softball team, Drew would strike out if he was drinking.
Dude, beer league. When we played beer league hockey, we used to get fucked up before those games, and it was fucking awesome.
Oh, there's some beer leagues that are like really fun. That's what I want to. That's what I want to do. That just.
Well,
I mean, I like.
That was the thing about beer league hockey, though. It really wasn't beer league because I'd say like 95% of the people there actually like were trying really hard, but like our team was so good that like Beneke, and a couple other guys, Mike, we would just go to the bar before the game or something, or we'd blunt cruise around before the game and get fucked up. But our team we had like, but it was just fun because like you're all fucked up out there playing hockey, and I mean, I wish we could have hit. Like it would have been funner, but. I feel like softball would be just as fun.
Yeah, there's a beer league in Bel Air where the motherfuckers have beer on the field with them. Like there's motherfuckers out there pitching with a fucking beer.
That's dope. That's Big Grizzlies kind of league.
There's dudes in the beer league. I filled in one time. There's dudes that take 3 beers to the outfield.
Those are my kind of people.
In their back pocket.
Those are my kind of people. I would definitely enjoy that. I would have fun in that.
I'd like to I'd like a league where it was 50-50. Some competitiveness and then a lot of getting drunk and shit, I like a little bit of both. I don't want to play competitive softball to where it's like everybody's like we're out there giving fucking signs and shit. Like I don't want to do that. I want it to be like a fine line right in the middle, like adult league hockey was, right in the middle. Like, we probably came in smelling like Snoop Dogg or alcohol, but they knew like, we're gonna deliver. But it was competitive, but it wasn't like motherfuckers weren't like getting mad at each other. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like we were competitive just because a lot of us were competitive. Like we wanted to win, but we didn't want to win to the point where it was like we were gonna start fighting and shit and arguing with each other. Even though we won the championship,
I'm trying to find a full-time team on. It's like they like umpire. There's like no official umpire. Like you like umpire yourself. So you're just out there having a good time.
I used to laugh so hard because when we'd get into the playoffs, like you'd see people like in adult league that would be like, they'd be like, "What the fuck, dude? It's playoff hockey." I'm like, "Bro, it's beer league hockey. Settle the fuck down." And it'd be funny because like there'd be people that would fight. Like I've seen a bunch of fights, and I just laugh because I'm like we're grown ass men. Like, what the fuck are you idiots doing? You're fighting for a fucking hometown bar and grill that doesn't even know you're playing right now. Like, there's literally 3 people in the stands, and one of them's your wife, and the other one's your 8-year-old daughter. Like, what are you fighting for? But it was
that's like co-ed like for me. It's like that's why it's like it's frowned upon in my eyes to fucking be a fucking tryhard when you got girls out there playing with you. I don't know. Maybe I'm sexist. I don't know. But just me, like, that's why I swing a wooden bat, and that's why when I'm pitching, it's like, here you go. I ain't trying to fucking walk the girl. That sucks. That sucks. That's fucking embarrassing to me when you freaking walk a fucking chick. But then you don't want to walk the dude in front of a chick because then he gets to go to second automatically. It's a 2-base walk, and then the girl batting can choose whether or not she wants to hit or not, because you could walk one person, one guy, and a girl's betting behind him in co-ed, then she gets to walk 2 if she wants to.
Why?
That's just the way the co-ed rules go. If you walk a guy, like if you was to walk a guy on purpose to pitch to a girl, I mean I get it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So he gets to go to second, and the girl can either choose to bat or take the walk. So you would have runners on, like, let's say it's the beginning of an inning. You walk a guy with a girl batting behind him.
I get it, yeah.
So it's essentially just to prevent you from walking the dudes to get to the chicks.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
How many times do the chicks take the walk?
It all depends. It all depends. Like, there's some girls in the league that are like legit, freaking. Like, we have a girl that plays shortstop for our co-ed team. Oh my god, I would like to breed her. I'm serious. I'm serious. This girl can throw.
I would like to breed her.
This girl can throw from like the middle of the outfield to home plate on a line, and she can freaking. She can hit it over the fence, but she's got a solid stick. I would definitely like to breed her and see what kind of
The breeder. Oh, pervert Shane's out there in the co-ed.
I'm out there looking for breeders. I'm done having kids, but I wish I would have bred one that was like a full-fledged fucking athlete like that. Maybe you could get one in the league. You know, you got people adopting kids like the what was that? The Blind Side.
I just watched that the other day with Michael Orr.
What is Chase play with you guys or not yet? Or do you have to be?
I think Chase on, but they don't. I mean, I can get them on when I go in the fall. I can get them to play, but the team that I'm on now, no, I brought him on one time and they made him sit the bench for 2 games, and I was like, you don't even waste your fucking time coming here. I was like, it's fucking.
So you don't have to be 18 to play. You can play whenever.
But you can play at 16,
Oh, okay. How old is Chase? He's 16.
17.
Really?
Now.
He never even got an AB.
No, they didn't even give him an AB. So that was last fall during the fall league when they asked me to bring him because they didn't know if we were gonna have enough players, and then fucking dickhead fucking had like fucking 4 of his motherfuckers show up, and 3 of them fucking struck out fucking 5 out of 6 fucking times, and it's like I'm like, man, put fucking Chase in. He can at least fucking catch the ball in the fucking outfield. Let him fucking go. So I mean, it's been a long time coming, and yep. On the 4th weekend Warriors, enjoy it.
He's moving on.
Moving on.
Jake,
I'm not keeping it a secret like Hollywood did. That motherfucker knew he was getting traded from the last game last year. No, I'm not keeping it a secret. I'm out.
Jake. So did Jake ever play baseball?
Yeah, Jake retired at the ripe old age of 10.
The ripe old age of 10.
See, and I thought he was going to be my baseball player because he has a strong arm and he's a lefty, but you can't force him to play. It's like you can't make him do something. But if he actually wanted to do it, Jake could have been better than Chase as far as like baseball goes. But if he wanted to, he was good at football too, and fucking didn't want to do it. I don't know. Jake's got a strong arm. Jake's got a way better arm than Chase does, and he's a lefty. So, like, lefties are like a premium when it comes to baseball. If you can hit and pitch it and be a lefty, like,
yeah, right.
It's easier for him. But he just doesn't want to do it.
All right, boys, we're gonna wrap this up. We can go for an hour and a half.
It don't matter. I'm drinking. If you want to drink and bullshit, I'll continue to bullshit with you. Is anybody even commenting or interacting, or are we just like talking to each other?
Nah, that's it. Yeah. I don't know because we didn't have Waz and Drew sharing it around either, so there's usually more activity and more viewers.
I don't have the social media influence.
I don't know.
So we had one comment, just Chad.
Yeah. Oh. I told you I don't do it for that. I do it just to hang out and bullshit with you guys.
Yeah, that's the only reason I do it is to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, that's it.
Especially once you start drinking, I don't know, have a good time. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it's up to you guys. Whatever, we can call it.
I'll keep going. That's some more beers.
Nobody's watching anyway. We can talk about whatever.
Yeah. I got to piss real quick, so I'll be right back.
I'm
Talk
sitting here drinking, watching UFC. I don't give a fuck.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm gonna get comfy though. No one's watching. I'm gonna get comfy. Maybe I'll take my shirt off.
Well, let's talk about softball. I look forward to us being able to fucking throw a dude ranch team. We would have to get like, will we go with like official like dude ranch like t-shirt jerseys, or would we just be like white t-shirts with like dude ranch written in freaking black magic marker on the front?
Yeah, I don't care. Well, I could get us a sponsor for my work easy. It don't matter to me.
I could probably pick us up a sponsor too.
Yeah, really. We could get Dude Ranch. I mean, we just have to get the Laurel View little badge put on the fucking shirt.
But I think dude ranch written in like marker on white t-shirts would be funny as fuck too.
Yeah. I don't know. I would love to play in a league like that just for something to do because, like, golf's the only thing I really competitive that I have to do anymore.
Right.
And it's like, I mean, I love golf. Don't get me wrong, but like, golf don't fuel my competitive fire sometimes. Like, that's what beer league hockey did. Like, hockey was still fun because you're still, you know, like I said, like we fucked around, got fucked up, but inevitably we still tried. Like, it's not like we were just out there fucking skating around. We were still trying to win. Like,
Would you say golf don't fuel the competitive fire?
no, because it's just 99% of the time it's just me and you playing. It's like, I mean, it's not like we go out there and we're playing for money or we're just playing. And now the league does a little bit.
That's what I meant, like the league.
But even the league still, like, it's like you got that fucking douchebag and his little sandbagger buddy that you know is gonna win the league probably. So it's like, fuck, you know. I mean, I wish they did it like adult league. That was the other good thing about adult league. They had an A division and a B division. So if you had a bunch of kids, you had a team that brought in a bunch of like there was a bunch of kids from UPJ that would play in that league. So they stuck them in the A division, and then you'd have a bunch of kids from the Tomahawks that would play. So they put them all in their own division, which was cool. Like, and then they'd put us in the B division. Now the B division was still competitive, but it wasn't like, you know, obviously you got like the golf league at Oak Brook. Like, there's a couple dudes out there that are like, are they good compared to fucking tour pros and shit? No. But compared to us, like, yeah, they're fucking good. You know they're going to win the league. So it's almost like, you know, it's fun. It's still fun. I still like playing it.
See, that's why I like the Wednesday softball league, because that's when you play, because like when you play on Sundays, you got to be
They should let us do is they
sanction.
should let us on the 18th hole. If we're down by fucking, say we're down by 6 strokes, they should let us just fucking fight right there in the green. Whoever wins the hole.
Me and you're winning that fucking tournament. We're winning that league every fucking time. There ain't a single person in that fucking Oak Brook league. If anyone from Oak Brook league's watching, there ain't a single motherfucking person that can beat up Big Grizzly. Not one. Not one.
Except for Rod Dar, probably.
I don't know if I'd be afraid to punch Rod Dar. He don't have many teeth left. I'd be afraid to knock out the ones that he does have. And he's a nice guy. But yeah, we'd win that for sure. But I'm telling you, like golf though, I think we're gonna do a lot better this year. You know, we're gonna do a lot better. And golf makes it more fair with the handicaps too.
Yeah, the handicaps help. If I'm shooting a 39 and getting 6 strokes, I'm gonna be tough to beat. Like that's just. And fuck, if you've been shooting in the low 40s. You're shooting in the low 40s and getting. Fuck, last year there was times
I was getting 8 to 10 strokes around.
I mean, that means if
you ain't beating me at all.
If you shoot a 43 and you're getting 10 strokes to someone, they got to shoot a 32 to beat you. That's 3 under par. That's damn near impossible for anybody out there.
Right.
I've got a new name that the opposing teams call me that I'm known for throughout the league now.
What's that?
The Gandalf Redbeard.
Gandalf Redbeard, huh?
Shane, isn't it funny? Like people like recognize you and know you because of your fucking beard.
Yeah.
Right. Same with me.
Yeah. At work, my old boss before he quit and moved on, like he started the whole thing. So people still call me Redbeard at work. Now it's just graduated on like through the softball league. I'm now Gandalf Redbeard.
I'm the only one that
I don't know if you can see it, but after a couple more years, I might be Gandalf the White.
Yeah, I'm getting a little white now too.
I'm the only one in my whole work, anybody, the whole building, residents included, that has a beard. Everyone else is just no one has a beard.
Really?
Yeah, nobody. I don't know anybody else out there with a beard.
I just
Go back to Viking age, where when your beard's like a status symbol.
They'll say something. People will say to me all the time, "Oh my god, that thing's getting out of control." I'm like, not really. It's been I haven't shaved for like fucking.
you should see my dad's or my friend Shane's.
Well, I just don't understand. Why would I shave? I don't understand. Like, I don't have any reason to shave. Why would I shave? My beard, this doesn't hinder me at all. It's not like it makes me. If I would never grow this much hair in my head. Like that.
Yeah, I never understood the whole point of why men need to shave their face.
You look better with facial hair. Everybody looks. You do.
Every dude does, unless you're like some Abercrombie and Finch model or some shit like that. I don't know. You got a pretty feminine looking face, but masculine looking dudes, like you look better with hair on your face.
My beard's untamed today. Like I hadn't brushed it, so it's.
I see that. That's out there like this, man.
It's parted in the middle.
It's parted.
JKP braids it. JKP will braid it for me for work, because that way I can tuck it in my beard net better. So she'll braid it around where it's like.
Holy shit! Wait a minute, dude. Can you make like a fucking like a twirl with it? You'll look like fucking. You look like you ever watch UFC? That Dan fucking whatever his name is. He has the long beard. It's all fucking twirled up. That's who you.
Like a braid.
JKP can do it. JKP can do it, but I like it better like for work wise. Like when she like. Well, she'll take one this way, so I have like two of them, and that way I can just fit it in my beard net. Like, but like, yeah, she'll do it where you got two of them. Sometimes she'll do it where she's got one. She's my beard. I can't braid them. JKP's my beard.
JKP braided mine before.
Yes.
Remember? She braided mine. I didn't like how tight it fit. It looked nice, but it was tight on my face.
You get used to it. Like once you get the rubber band tied in it, like. I'll keep it tied up for like 2-3 days.
That guy.
That's long as shit.
Yeah, yeah, that guy's beard's long as fuck. But...
Excuse me, I have to piss. I can't believe I held it in this long.
Yeah, you're the only one.
I'm like Grizzly the camel holding it in.
That was a pretty impressive hold.
I thought he got up to piss a few times.
No, he hasn't
No?
pissed yet.
Oh, he was getting up to get that glass.
I might just start doing it from the fucking living room all the time and just chill out on the fucking couch.
It looks nice. It's a good view there.
Yeah. Just hanging out. Chilling on the couch.
I want to go to one of them games, man. You gonna go with me?
Yeah.
I want at least 4 of them bats. I'm getting 4. At least 3. 3 minimum.
I'll drink 2 or 3 of them. Why not? Minor league base, dude. Last year when we went to the Curve game, that was fucking awesome.
I love minor league baseball.
Cheap beer, baseball. You're chirping the bullpen. Well, Drew was chirping the bullpen. I don't really like chirping. I mean, I guess it's not so bad for them because they're professionals, but you know Drew. And that's the other thing. Drew at the Tomahawks game the other night was ridiculous. It was embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. I would never go to the Tomahawks game with you.
You were older than these dudes. Like what?
Right, you can't chirp guys younger than you.
No.
You look like a fucking retard.
Right. That's what I was at the fucking Ironbirds game the other night. Like you got fucking guys fucking talking shit to these fucking guys. I'm like, man, this motherfucker's like 19 years old. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, let him play.
Right. You're freaking the guys playing first base, like the people that were sitting like a couple rows behind us were just like, oh, no, this like the whole time. I'm like, man, come on, man.
How packed do they get down there? Good crowd?
Oh, it all depends on like what kind of like because minor league baseball you have like all kinds of different nights. Like Friday night was like Bark at the Park where you could bring your dog to the game, and then you have like fireworks. Like fireworks night is always like packed. Like they've always put on like a real good fireworks show. You have Star Wars nights always packed. Like they have like they'll do like all kinds of like Star Wars shit. But it all depends. It all depends on what kind of specials that are having on the turnout that you're gonna have.
Yeah.
I'd rather go on a regular night.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to go in super pack.
I mean, when it's super packed, it's like the max capacity is like 5,000. So
Still, though, the best thing in minor league games is being able to stretch out and enjoy yourself.
Right.
No, look, at the Altoona Curve, when we went last year, we sat. They have seats in left field, right?
Yeah, with them tables.
Yeah, but they're right up against the railing too. So like you have a good 3 feet between you and the railing, and it was fucking amazing. There's nobody in front of you. Nobody can be behind you. It's literally one row of seats out in left field. And
Those are like them high boy tables.
Well, yeah, but there's seats in front of those. They're like actual seats that are right up the railing. And that's where at first we were just standing at the tables because the fucking beer buckets and shit were literally right behind us. The grill, pulled pork grill, was right behind us. I'm like, we don't have no business leaving here.
There's no reason to leave.
There's literally beer. All you have to do is turn around and there's the stand with beer. You're out in left field, so all the people are way on the other side of the stadium because everything else is the concourse is all underneath everything. We're out in left field. There was nobody out there, and we told the usher, we're like, hey, there's nobody sitting in these seats. Can we just fucking sit here? And he's like, yeah, go ahead. I don't give a shit. So we sat there from the third inning on. All you had to do is get up and literally walk like the equivalent to me walking to my bathroom right now to get beer. And then you turn around and go right back to your seat. Cheap beer, decent baseball. O'Neal Cruz was there last year. It's good baseball. Decent
Yeah,
baseball.
Shane, you like the Curve too. So the Curve, there's an amusement park right in center field.
right.
And there's a big roller coaster like right out in right field for the amusement park. And in the summertime, you'll see that motherfucker going up and down, and the lights are all on. It's really neat. It's a really good ballpark.
Your
Yes.
brother's got a carousel and shit.
Yeah, I seen that ballpark's nice, man. I can't believe that. I thought that was at least like double A.
It used to be single A.
Yeah.
Now that's in Aberdeen, which is good for me, and for people that live around here. You get to see high A instead of low A.
I'd go to low A too. I wouldn't give a shit, especially if they're them
Oh,
bats.
I went to Aberdeen for years. This is the first year we were high A. Before that, we were low A. I mean, I would go. Hell yeah.
I'd go.
I would go there just to get dinner. Like, I'd go to the fucking Ivers game, watch fucking 4 or 5 innings, get something to eat, and leave.
This first year they had the bat beers.
I think so. That's the first time I've seen them.
Was you all excited when you see him? He was like, ooh, a bat beer.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, give me one of them.
And Chase Drive? Does Chase Drive?
No.
No.
Not yet. I'm waiting for. He's supposed to get his learners after baseball season. We got Jake. He's got his learners, but I ain't riding with that motherfucker. I refuse to get in the car with him.
Wait, he only got his learners?
Yeah. He has no motivation.
Is he a senior?
I talked about my frustrations in the group chat with him. He has no motivation.
He's a senior, right?
Yeah. He might be a senior again.
How does he get around everywhere with his friends then?
Either his friends or fucking me and Jess or Uber or Lyft.
He uses Uber and Lyft and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this dude might come on.
Fuck that. Well, why doesn't Chase have a license yet?
He's not old enough for a license.
He's 17.
He's 16.
Chase is 17 now. No. Yeah, Chase is 17 now. He should have had his license by now. But in his defense, I will give him this. He plays sports and he works 2 jobs. So I can see how that can be conflicting. But
How's
Huh?
Gavin doing? That's the only one I don't hear about much. Gavin, how's Gavin doing?
Gavin, that's my smart child, man. That motherfucker's been on the honor roll his whole life.
I figured
He's
he
quiet. He keeps to himself.
Yeah.
Play sport, nothing. But yeah, he's Gavin. He's a good kid. He's a great kid.
That's
Love
good.
Gavin. He's really smart. Really, really, really smart.
He
He might
50?
go to Aberdeen High School next. 2 years. He's in 7th grade now. He might not even go to Aberdeen High School. He's gonna go. It's a program called SMA, where you go. It's like where all the smart kids go and shit.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
and then we got Jacob.
Hey, you get a lot of scholarships for being smart.
Right. Exactly.
So Chase is your athlete then, huh?
He tries. He tried. I'll tell you that. He plays. Right.
I thought he was pretty good at baseball.
He hasn't progressed. We've been at the same level of play since he's been about 14. So, and he doesn't put the work in. I don't know. I feel the same way like Big Grizzly did with you, where like you have the potential, but you just don't put the work in.
Yeah. Well, my problem was that I knew I was going to start every year in basketball, so I never had the need to really work as hard as I should have. I could have been really good at basketball. I could have probably been really good at baseball, but
It's the same thing with Chase. You gotta put the work in though. Like if you're not ability and talent. Like baseball runs through my veins. Like I've had cousins, uncles that's been drafted and everything. It's like it runs through your veins. There's like natural ability there, but you got to put the work in to go on to the next level.
Right. And it's funny to hear Brady say that because I barked at him for years about that. I was like, you have a natural ability at basketball. You know the game. He sees the floor like you can't teach how he could see the floor. Right. And I was like, Chase, you just got to work on your fucking game. You got to work on your jumper.
Starts every game, but Chase is my Brady. I'll put it to you that way. As far as
I get that totally. I tell Brady, and you can't force him to do it. You can lead the horse to water, but you can't make him drink. I used to tell Brady, I was like, get out to the fucking court, shoot 500 jumpers a day. You know, work on your dribbling every fucking day.
And that's the craziest fucking thing. Whenever you're young and you listen to people and they say, "Oh, you'll realize what I mean when you know what I know now. If you knew when you're in high school,
right?
You do different." And not only would I have sports-wise, academics I would have did different too. I got lucky and married a chick that fucking makes good money. That's whatever. That's besides. But
that's an accomplishment in itself.
Yeah.
Well, we're not gonna get into academics with you.
When you got a big ass horse cock, you can do a lot of things in life, Shane. Okay, I wouldn't know, but if I meet someone that does, I'll
We used to fucking we got tired of academics with you. We was just happy you graduated high school.
I never was in jeopardy in our graduating. I just didn't really. But regardless, past that point, I want to make I got an announcement.
Beyond Jacob, at least your parents were able to plan a fucking graduation party.
Well, I knew I
went to it. I can't even plan a fucking graduation party for this motherfucker.
No. That's beside. We won't get into that on here. That's beside the point. But I want to make an announcement, and everyone raise their glasses here. I am officially 1-0 as a Little League Baseball skip. I got my first win the other night. 7-2 win. Well, cheers to that.
There's 3 teams in the league.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. A win's a win, man.
I'm not even the head coach. Paul is the head coach. He went on a tournament to New Jersey. I got sprung. They sprung on me fucking Monday or Sunday or Monday that I was going to have to run the show Tuesday. No big deal. I have coaching experience. I coach basketball. Won a championship. No big deal. But regardless, they sprung it on me last minute. Hey, you got to run the show. I don't even really know half the kids' names yet. And
that's what they numbers for, Brady. You don't need to know them.
No. I know their game. That's all that matters. I know their game.
That's the coaching you should get into is basketball.
Yeah, but, Ferndale's fucking retarded. They just fucking hire people based off of their kids, and, it is what it is. I don't care. I tried to coach Ferndale basketball. I did.
There's too much politics in youth sports.
There's too much politics.
Yeah, but you don't have to coach Ferndale basketball.
Well,
Chad's coaching up at Richland now, isn't he?
Westmont.
I thought he was at Richland.
Well, they were. Him and B were at Westmont or Richland, and they moved to Westmont.
Will she get
See,
fired? She get fired from Richland or something?
I can't stand parents. I fucking cannot fucking stand parents. I can never get involved as
Yeah,
far
parents.
as
No, they were. She's not even at either one of them schools, but I don't remember why. I think Richland was like real. They were like real like weird with them because they weren't from Richland.
Uh,
I can't remember. I'm not sure.
yeah, parents are the worst, dude.
Oh, parents are the worst.
Oh my god.
Dude, when I was coaching 6th and 7th grade basketball, like I'd have parents stop me in the fucking parking lot, like, my fucking sons shouldn't be ever getting taken out. I said, you realize like everybody has to play, right? Like this ain't a fucking Division I program. This is fucking developmental fucking basketball. Like everybody has to play. Some of these kids can't even shoot with their left hand, and you're out here talking about your kid should
Yeah.
be getting taken
Can
out.
your son shoot with his left hand? No. Then
Yeah,
shut up.
and it's ridiculous, and it's not even just bad. It's every sport. Like there's so many parents that are like, my God, like how can you possibly go to a little league game? And I see it at little league. Like just this is my first year coaching baseball, and it's like I see some of these parents, and they're outrageous. Like I'm not gonna. I don't mention anyone's name, but the one cuz that pitched for us the other day, he was gonna let his kid pitch 80 pitches in a little league scrimmage. I said, son, what you mean 80 pitches?
Major leaguers don't usually pitch
They
that many pitches.
take major leaguers out at 60 or 70 pitches. You're talking about 80 pitches in a scrimmage?
Oh, speaking of that, you can really. My elbow is still jacked up from that, because when you play play little league or whatever level, and then you play travel too, and you're supposed to be like, I can't pitch because I pitched yesterday. My elbow is still jacked up from that. From playing little. I would even tell the coach, hey, my elbow sore. He's like, no, like just give me 2 more innings, and still to this day, my elbow's still fucked up.
That's the problem with baseball, I think, right there, because you'll have kids that their coaches will be like, no, absolutely not. Are you pitching this much? But there's so many different. There's travel ball, and there's high school, and there's all kinds of shit, and they're pitching 50 pitches in a high school game, and then they're turning around and going playing travel ball and throwing another 60 pitches the next day, and it's like, why do you want your son to do that? Like, I couldn't even. Why would you want your son to have Tommy John surgery when he's 16, 17 years old? That's fucking ridiculous to me. Like, but all they care about is, oh, my son's fucking good. He's pitching, like, And I don't know if it's a pride thing, but like, I wouldn't have pride in my son having Tommy John surgery for me to look good when he was 16 years old. That's just that's my own, that's my own fucking personal belief. I gotta fill up my beer though. I'll be right back.
Brady, you're getting a new sectional.
I know.
Oh, okay.
What are you getting? Is he getting your old one?
No. Apparently, his wife's out shopping and sent me a picture of the sectional she got for her house. It's nice. I don't know. I'm trying to do dimensions and see if it fits.
Brady's not gonna have a living room once it's done.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tight. You see where he was sitting?
Right.
So the long part's gonna go down that wall. I'm trying to see if the short part is gonna fit down that wall behind that window there. It might. It's nice. It's nice anyhow, though. So what's new with you, man? Other than that dope ass lid you got, I'm getting one of them.
I'll get you one. I'll personally get you one, Grizzly. I'd like to see you represent the Dean.
Nah, I want to earn it though.
You want to earn it?
Yeah, I want to earn it. I want to go to a
Make it
game
down,
and buy it at the game. Huh?
right? That's where I got mine. I got mine at the game.
Yeah, I want to earn it. I want to get it. I'm coming down this summer. I got 2 personal days
What do you
now.
like better? You like the light blue or the dark blue?
I think I like the dark
I
blue.
like the light blue, but Chase likes the dark blue, and his head's a little bigger than mine.
Yeah, I kind of like a darker color. Maybe I like that one better. I don't know. I'll have to go down there and surf around, look around.
Yeah, they went out to just look at whatever and ended up with a new sectional. So
Yeah, that's gonna go the whole way down that wall there. I was explaining to Shane. It's gonna go the whole way down that wall. Hopefully, it'll fit that way.
yeah, we'll have to get rid of that chair.
Sure.
Are you gonna have somebody deliver it?
Yeah.
Are they gonna deliver it, or you gotta do it?
No, they're gonna deliver it. I could have went up and got it, but
I don't know. You think you could have fit that in your truck?
oh, I'd have made it fit.
Huh?
I'd have made it fit. I'd have put it up over the roof. I don't care.
Yeah, I think you might have had to make a couple trips. Because when they delivered mine, there was like 58 pillows.
Yeah, you guys have a fucking ridiculous amount of pillows.
I think yours is the same thing, dude. It's almost the same fucking thing.
Well, I'll be wiping my dick on some of them pillows and throwing them away. Something. Wiping my shitty fingers on them. I don't know. I'll do something to get rid of them.
Yeah, you're using pillows as cum rags, Brady. You got it like that?
Yeah, I use the back of the couch a lot.
Your living room probably smells like a sex shop.
It's like an adult world on Route 20.
The fucking glory holes.
Oh, shit.
All right, well, JKP said I'm gonna have to get off of here just soon.
All right, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here too.
Get a good
I'm
run.
still gonna make some deliveries.
I got a shit bunch of dead soldiers over here. Jesus Christ. My vacation's over. I gotta go back to work tomorrow for a couple hours. Fucking shit. I need to retire, man.
I went through that last week when I came back.
I need to fucking retire.
I spent half my vacation with the fucking weed sick.
We all need to come up with a fucking business plan and all retire early. Freedom 35, boys.
We need a. In my case, it's Freedom 55.
No, but I'm just Freedom 45 or.
Whatever.
We might need to bring some legit crab cakes up to Johnstown. We can all retire.
Open a restaurant? Do we want to open a restaurant? Restaurant's a tough business to open.
Once recreational marijuana gets legal, we all come up. We make our own weed shop. Boom, we're good.
Weed and you gotta incorporate weed with food somehow.
Yeah, I got some really good ideas, but weed has to be legal for them to be.
Edible crab cakes.
There's so many good ideas. I always thought, I thought $1 billion idea was a fucking casino with a weed shop in it. Could you imagine? Motherfuckers would be spending so much money.
Do you think though?
Yeah, I do.
Or if we could start our own bookie thing where you get a free eighth for every $100 bet.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Right?
I don't know though. Hold on, I want to disagree with this, Brady, with the weed and the casino. I think casinos are better with liquor and alcohol.
I spent way more money when we would go in there and fucking stoned as fuck than I would when I went.
See, because I'm just basing on my personal experience as stoned. I'm gonna be more thinking okay, maybe I shouldn't make that bet or play that wager that. Drunk, you don't give a
You
fuck.
might
You're
get some a little false sense of confidence too, because you're fucking feeling so good.
zoned in. Okay, yeah.
You're zoned in on you go up to the parking garage, you smoke a blunt, and you come back down, and when you're smoking the blunt, you're in your mind, you're like, bro, let's get in there and let's just throw $100 right down on this fucking first hand. We're gonna win. And then you're so stoned that you're like, yeah, dude, we are gonna win.
Right, but that could work against the house though, because a lot of times when I'm stoned, I'm thinking more clearly.
You think?
You think that?
You think you
think that? Just like me. Before my weed tolerance break, what am I 16 for 9, 16 for 15 for 18, 16 for 19, whatever it is, from not smoking. And before that, I was right around 500. So,
Tap.
Yeah, but you're talking about impairment from hand-eye coordination. I'm just talking about thinking. You're talking about card games. You're thinking about thinking.
I mean, it's still thinking. Yeah, I mean, like whether you're gonna swing or not to swing.
When you're stoned, if you're stoned and you're thinking about the cards, you're thinking about. I think you might be more tuned in. You're thinking about every fucking scenario better than what you would be if you was drunk.
Listen, no disrespect.
You're probably right, Grizzly. I'm just fucking hating because I can't fucking smoke.
No, Grizzly don't have enough experience. He's never been high in a casino. You don't understand. It works the same as alcohol. What I'm telling you. It don't give you no advantage. You might mentally think because you're high, you might have an advantage.
Well, we just gotta wait to see what happens with the mushrooms. The mushrooms, that's a fucking crap. Gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, but you don't know what the fuck. You might wake up. You might go in there with 10 grand and wake up the next morning with no grand, and you don't know what happened.
Exactly, but if we run the casino, that's our grand.
You might go in. You might come out with 20 grand. I don't know.
Right, but if we run the casino, I mean, we could. I don't know. We got
mushrooms is just. See, I could not go to a casino on mushrooms. There's no way. My 2 experiences on mushrooms. Absolutely not could I go to a fucking casino. There's no. I was talking to a tree, dude. There's no way I could fucking cards. How can I
talk to a tree or two?
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to a tree. We thought the hot tub was overflowing, and it wasn't even on. There's no way I could go in there and fucking do math and shit in my head.
Hey, I won a horseshoe fucking tournament down at Chainsway on mushrooms. I was dialed in.
You might, yeah, but it all depends on the dose too, I guess. Because once you get over that cap, then you're like, then you start.
I didn't think we took mushrooms till afterwards. I thought that was just drinking Grizzly that won that. I didn't think we took the mushrooms till afterwards.
No, we took them before. Because you said eat these, it'll get you more zoned in for the fucking horseshoes.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right.
He came at me hard, but he came at me hard with the fucking peer pressure.
If I wasn't too worried about getting my fucking head knocked off my fucking shoulders, I would do mushrooms during softball. But your hand-eye coordination is like so fucking delayed.
Aaron Elkins.
You're not catching a 100-mile-an-hour fucking ball on mushrooms. It ain't fucking happening.
No, don't do that.
Not happening.
Don't do that. But throwing the shoe to a
I
pin.
could be throwing fucking knuckleballs, curveballs, everything in slow pitch. But I would probably fucking die.
I think the euphoria factor in you guys' mind is way higher than it really is. I mean, you know.
I don't know. I was dialed in that horseshoe tournament.
I'm telling you, I can't tell you how many times we would go to the casino, we'd go up to the parking garage, get fucked up, come down and lose a shitload of money because we had so much confidence. Alcohol, it's like you get down there and you lose a couple bucks and you're pissed and you're like, fuck you, I'm leaving. And you go do something else. But weed, you're like, focused. You're like, I'm going to get it back.
I lost that one, but I know what I did wrong. I'm going to fucking do it better this time.
I'm going to correct it. And then you get a shitty hand and you're like, and then in your mind, you're fucking so stoned, you're like, mathematics tells me this next hand's going to be fucking great. Then it's not. And then you're fucked.
All right, speaking of money, I got to get off here so I can go get this money.
All right.
Yeah, it was a good pod, boys. Good pod.
All right, fellas.
Even though nobody's seen it. Maybe it's the best pod that we've had in a long time.
It was good. It was good. Shane, this is what you talked in your entire existence.
Right.
We gotta get more of that. We gotta get more fucking.
I think the best pod was when I was drinking and on mushrooms. That's when we went. I think our best pod was when it was the pegging episode.
Yeah, it was.
That's when I became an official member. That was full alcohol and mushrooms, no weed involved.
There's one variable. We gotta have Shane on alcohol when we're fucking doing the pod.
So next week, Shane, get some beer. We'll all get drunk next week. It'll be a good pod.
I will still be on my tolerance break next week. I'm giving myself a 2-week break, no smoking, and I have a regime going forward. 3 months on, 2 weeks off, 3 months on, 2 weeks off.
He's got a plan.
I'm gonna fucking conquer this fucking shit, boys.
He's got a plan, baby.
Right.
Make a plan and work the plan.
Break is good though, because I mean, Because then you can fucking smoke a bowl and fucking get where you would if you were to smoke fucking 4, you know? So,
Yeah. I feel you. All right, that's enough for the Dude Rants podcast. Nobody was watching anyhow, but it doesn't matter. We had a fun time.
Oh, man.
Maybe you'll see it when it uploads to the fucking YouTube. All right, we'll see you next week. Later, boys.